Hello and welcome to Fresh Face Comics, the comic book podcast for lifelong comic book reader. Guys, it's run through the world of comics for the first time. My name is Joey Morgan, the aforementioned lifelong reader. With me as always is Jacob Licklider, the aforementioned newbie.
Now it's the crime of the century, giving the world a thrill. He's in trouble and Stephen is dead and Sharon has turned into a damsel in distress by the end of this thing.
I've said it before, and I will reiterate it until I die. If we ever monetize this podcast, Jake is going to be the reason that we can't make money off it. All right. Why would Jacob be singing about Captain America? One might ask. Is it perhaps because we're covering Captain America, the death of Captain America today? Why, yes, it is. We're continuing Ed Brubaker's Captain America with the death of Captain America. And joining us to continue our coverage of Ed Brubaker's Captain America, we have the returning guest, Kestrel. Welcome back to the podcast, Kestrel.
Howdy. That sure is a nice Steve Rogers there. It'd be a shame if something were to happen to him.
Right, I know. Hey, he's here for a couple issues. But that's enough. Yeah. Let's say that for spoilers. We are, of course, in our non-spoiler section as always. Before we get into our non-spoiler section properly, though, I just want to take a moment to address the audience and say, hey, friends. I know the earlier portions of the year can be tough for everybody, and it was especially tough for us as well. You know, we have a lot going on. It's a busy time of the year. We all have things going on. I just want you to take a moment and take a look at that time code at the bottom, whatever the hell it may be. I know it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot of time that you have to dedicate to this episode. I just want you to know that it's okay if every now and then you take a break, you pause, you take care of yourself, you have a drink, you eat a snack, you come back to this episode later. That's totally fine. But just know that we put a lot of work into this, and it really means a lot that you're even listening to this in the first place. And even if it causes a great deal of pain to us, and if all of us have to get up early tomorrow for work, we are more than willing to do this because I'm sure it's going to be a great time. And also, whatever that time code is, there's even more of this episode on Patreon. So go to our Patreon as well.
You can check that out. On Patreon, we were brief. It
is a brief extra segment, but also, if you're not on Patreon, there's even more extra segments for all of our previous episodes of Fresh Face Comics, so you can check that out there.
Well, not all of them, starting with like 91, I think.
Yeah, of course. All right. Let's hop into our non-spoiler section. Jacob.
Yeah.
What is the death of Captain America about, aside from the obvious?
Well, it's about how much of an idiot can we make Mark Millar look? Like, how stupid can we make this man look?
Yeah.
For about 2 whole years of comics? Like, we are covering 2 whole years in this episode, people. Like, I don't know how we're going to do it because it's a lot. It is so much. It's also politically relevant because, Ed Brubaker understands the rise of fascism and could see it happening during the Bush administration.
Quite. There's a lot going on. We're covering a lot of issues today. 22 issues to be exact. I mean, having 2 new readers to this story here as well, there's a lot to dive into, a lot to get opinions on. Kestrel, anything to add to sort of the what this story is about and what you sort of got from it, non-spoilery, of course?
Not really. Like I said, I remember about half of it. 22 issues, one very small brain.
Yeah.
I also did just realize my microphone's been unplugged for the entire time we were doing this. So.
Oh, you know what? I did think there was a little extra background noise in the extra segment, so it's all right. I'll be sure to eliminate that.
Yeah, if you saw me jacking around here on the camera, it is because I had my thing unplugged because I was listening before I was on here. So
nice. But there's a lot to cover here. I mean a lot to cover here. This is an event that spans a bunch of crossovers into Civil War, the comics event. This is a story arc that follows those Civil War crossovers, split into 3 acts. Those acts had their own trades, and we're covering today what is the complete collection of the death of Captain America. It's a lot, and obviously it's not going to be like previous like Nightfall episodes where we just kind of skim through issues because there's not a lot happening in Nightfall. Ed Brubaker is a much better writer and has a lot happening here, a lot, and
weird. Weird that writers who aren't white supremacists are much better writers.
Jacob,
I'm looking at
I take it Mark Millar wrote Nightfall ?
Chuck Dixon.
Chuck Dixon, yeah.
Oh,
you might be surprised just how many white supremacists there are that used to write comics.
I know of Chuck Dixon. My friend, the one who made us all the Age of Scorpius stuff, is a Stephanie Brown stan. So
yep, that'll do it. Yeah. Anyway,
she's like, it's really funny. I love the character, but we're all just like, thank you for giving us Steph. We fucking hate you.
Yep. All right. Well, I don't want to make this non-spoiler section too long, so shall we get into some Blue Sky questions?
Yeah. Let's shotgun this shit.
Let's hop into some Blue Sky questions. First off, starting off with the bit. We have submissions today from, first off, our friend Rules Panda at Joey can read this on Blue Sky, says Captain America ? With a nice variant cover to a Captain America issue, featuring Sam the Eagle drawn as Captain America. Which is very fun.
Brought me so much joy.
Yeah, we also have
the choice of Scooter as Bucky.
Scooter as Bucky Barnes, yes. It's pretty great. I like it. Next from our friend at Key in the Quark says the death of ? With the all too famous screenshot from Doctor Who The Chase with the title in front of William Hartnell as the first Doctor that says next episode, the death of Doctor Who. Keen also submits Black Widow ? With just a picture of a spider, just a Black Widow spider. That's
a Black Widow spider. Yes,
that certainly is. That's exactly what it is. There's nothing else to comment on. Next up,
you're right, but also
Keen also submits Falcon ? Which, okay, I don't know sports. Are these the Falcons? I'm guessing.
I think that's the Atlanta Falcons, but don't quote me on that.
I don't know sports.
I was guessing it might be like a soccer team.
I'm only kind of a sports ball fan. My family is a big football house, so I get them like tangentially.
Yeah, I kind of get that, but I only really ever know teams that have played in recent Super Bowls because I'm only ever around
like the Bears.
We are a Kansas City household. I was a Bears fan last night, however.
See, with football, the only team that I'm allowed to like in my family is the Eagles, so that's literally it. I guess there are others, but it's specifically them.
My dad's a big Dallas Cowboys fan, which is so damn funny. I don't know. He's not. It's not like he's from Texas or anything.
That makes it worse.
Yeah, I know.
Keen also submits Zola ? With a picture of, I'm guessing, a guy whose name must be Zola. Once again, I don't know sport ball.
This is definitely soccer,
the wrong
though,
kind
right?
of football.
I believe you mean to say football.
This is the wrong kind of football for me to care about, unfortunately.
Yeah, this is Keen submitting this, Jake. I mean, this is football, not soccer. Anyway, on to actual questions, though. Our friend Sean Franco at Sean Franco on Blue Sky says, general question, what do you think are the most important deaths in comics, permanent or otherwise?
Gwen Stacy is the obvious one. Like
Gwen Stacy, of course, yeah.
What it did.
Yep. I think, of course, Jason Todd,
yes.
definitely. Probably
I would
Bucky
say
Barnes,
Bucky to an extent. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think
better,
here's the thing.
but...
As great as I think the story is, I don't think Steve Rogers is one of them, personally.
What's weird is I think it's so fascinating because I think this story as a whole is better than like the death of Superman as a whole.
Oh yeah, I agree.
But I feel like the death of Superman, we're killing Superman,
that's a pretty big one.
How much attention that thing got, yeah.
Yeah. Other ones that are personally important to me, I feel like obviously Batman from Final Crisis is up there. I'm trying to think of who else. I mean, maybe Hal Jordan. Probably Hal Jordan as well, I think.
Oh,
it's a pretty big one.
I know it wasn't important to like the grand scheme of...
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
I know it wasn't important to the grand scheme of comics as a whole, but Jack Monroe's death hurt.
Yeah,
hurt real bad.
Yep. Oh yeah. Yep. That's gonna hurt.
And I hate. Important for a very sad misogynistic reason. Kyle Rayner's girlfriend that one time.
Yeah.
I don't even know the name
Is that the woman in the fridge one?
Yup.
That is the woman in the fridge.
Gotcha. Okay.
Fridge. Yeah. I think that covers the list for me personally. Let's see. Next up, we have from our friend Kian. Wow, so we're continuing the adventures of Binky Barnes. Yes, we are. Absolutely, Kian. You are
my
100%
best boy.
correct.
My best boy.
The best boy. Truly,
my little baby off to
it is a
destroy
Binky
people.
Barnes world, and we're all living in it. Rules Panda
I, for one, could not be happier.
Rules Panda also submits, amongst the famous deaths of various superheroes, where does this rank? Sort of piggybacking off
in terms of story quality, I think this is the best that I've read.
Interesting. I might agree, actually. There's some pretty great ones. I mean, Final Crisis, Final
Crisis is great. Here's the thing.
Final Crisis
this would be a perfect
it's
story.
Pretty high up there.
This is a near perfect story. There's one decision, I alluded to it in the intro, that I'm like, you kind of damseled her a bit too long, Ed.
Yeah, I don't think it's terrible. But yeah,
but it's enough to annoy.
Also, the mid to late 2000s of it all.
Yeah, which is, I mean, but also to be fair, there's that, and then there's another female character being treated incredibly well throughout the story, as well. So that big early 2000s comics win. I think
it could be so much worse. It could be a Mark Millar book.
It really can. All right, I think that does it for questions. All right, let's hop into some fresh face correspondence.
No, it does. It does.
Oh, sorry, you're correct. We had one more thing that you sent to me from another server today, from someone by the name of Mattress on Discord. As a response to our Q&A for this, said, AKA the greatest way to prove to MCU fans that the Shield should never have gone to Bucky over Sam, which I find a fascinating take. That's. Yeah.
I say this as a Bucky fan. No. Sam is the correct choice. I'm sorry. I reining it in. We haven't even gotten to the talking about issues yet. Reining it in.
I think they're agreeing with you. I think they're saying it should never have gone to Bucky over Sam.
Oh, I misheard. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I think it going to Bucky in the context of the comic is the right choice. In the context of this story, because of the story being told.
Yeah.
But also, fair. I think Sam is also a current Captain America in current Marvel.
He is.
Yes, he is. It's awesome. You'd love to see it. All right.
But no, I love Bucky. He's very bad at Cap.
I mean, to be fair, I think there's a bit more nuance than that, especially in the context of just this story.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, that'll be more conversation. Obviously.
Yeah, no, I have a whole dissertation on it in my notes. That's probably 2 of at least the 29 pages about my complex feelings about Bucky as Cap.
All right, I think it's time for Fresh Face Correspondence. This is the part of the show where we read out your comments. Any comments at all that you leave on our things, be it over on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, etc., or on Patreon as well, patreon.com/BloodDonut Studios. I think we'll start over there today, actually, over on Patreon. Our friend Jamie commented on our extras segment for the last episode for New Avengers Breakout. Jamie said, I think you should make your podcast really decompressed whenever you cover Bendis. Now, I'm not quite sure what Jamie means by this, to be honest.
I think it's because we were worried that this was going to be a nothing discussion because Brian Michael Bendis' New Avengers Break.
Because we did have a particularly long extra segment for that episode because we knew we were going to talk about Breakout for incredibly long, whereas this episode is kind of the exact opposite problem. Jimmy also says over on Spotify, speaking of Mr. Hyde, when are you covering the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen?
Joey, when are we doing that? Come on.
I don't know.
Alan Moore doing Victoriana pastiche.
I know. We'll talk about it.
I could be talked into reading League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
That's an idea.
Just throwing that out there.
Noted. All right. I guess that does it for correspondence. That's all we have for that today. But of course, as always, a reminder that if you leave comments anywhere that we post our episodes on, be it on a regular Fresh Face Comics episode or on our spin-off Fresh Face One Shots, where we cover current comics coming out. If you comment on any of those, we get those comments on the main episodes of Fresh Face Comics. It is also worth noting that we do have a bonus episode coming out next week in between this one and our next episode on Iron Man: The Five Nightmares. We're gonna have a bonus episode at long last coming to you on Batman 66, the entire show, all of the movies that tie into it, with our friend Marcus. It's a great time. We recorded that. It'll be out the Monday in between this episode and the next, so be on the lookout for that.
So that will be on Monday, February 2nd.
Indeed. Correspondence do not get read out on bonus episodes, so any questions from this any comments for correspondence from this episode or from that bonus episode will be read out on the Iron Man episode coming up next time. So be on the lookout for all that when that is out, and be sure to comment and we'll rate yourself on the show. Otherwise, I think that does it for non-spoilers. If you're not sticking around for spoilers, the I'm sure hefty spoilers discussion coming in here, then be sure to skip to or you already know it's coming next time. We're covering the Invincible Iron Man: The Five Nightmares. However, we are, because of scheduling, at the end of this episode, revealing the final 2 episodes that we're covering for the end of this Marvel block. These will be the episodes that come after Iron Man: The Five Nightmares. It's going to be a 2-episode block, which is just because we need to schedule things differently. So go to the end of this episode if you want to find out what we're covering next time on the show. Or sorry, the next 3 episodes of the show, three main episodes of the show, because we got 4 episodes incoming with the bonus episode. So there's so much Fresh Race comics coming your way. Listen to it all and support us, because man, it means a lot. It really does. And speaking of support, you can hop over to our Patreon, patreon.com/BloodHound Studios, support all that we do over here. Fresh Race extras, early Star Trek reviews, Star Trek commentaries. We have recently started bad movie commentaries over on there. We did The Room recently, a drinking game with me, Jacob, and our friend Mason. It's a great time.
Joey convinced me to get drunk on camera, which is...
It's true. It's
a miracle.
Yeah, very exciting. But
God, I wish I could still drink. I would love to do a drunk commentary with you guys.
Well, hey, you can certainly try, because I think we might have you on the next commentary over on Patreon.com/BloodHound
I will be doing it stone cold sober. I am type 2 diabetic, so I don't drink anymore.
I wish you all the best.
But
yeah,
sometimes it's fun being the one sober person.
That's true.
I will also be sober, so you and I can just be super analytical of a really bad movie.
I'm going to be rewatching.
Yeah.
I'm going to be the one rewatching Crash, so I need to get myself through that somehow. I can enjoy The Room. The Room is fantastic. I love watching The Room. I do not want to rewatch Crash, but I think it'd be fun. So, all right. Anyway, that's enough blabbering from my end. Let's hop into our spoiler discussion on Captain America: The Death of Captain America. Consider this your official spoiler warning, and just wish us luck, I guess. Here we go.
Yeah.
This is...
Pray for us.
Pray for us, please. We beg.
Whatever creator deity have you, pray for us.
Yes. All right, Captain America number 22, our first Civil War tie-in.
Take like 2 seconds to bitch about the covers.
The Civil War tie-ins? Yeah, sure.
You have Mike Perkins on art, who is a very good artist.
Yeah.
And you get a square at the top of the page. The rest is just going to be red, so much so that even these trades, which with every other cover doesn't include like the title of the book because it's in a trade, and that's sort of how these things go.
Yeah.
No, we got to know this is Captain America, a Marvel Comics event, Civil War.
Yep. Because
at least it's not this one that I have at the beginning of the omnibus here. It's just Steve. It's just Steve on a white background.
Oh dear,
that's interesting.
So, Kestrel, you didn't just like the Omni, like America by Ed Brubaker, or?
So I had to split it up over 3 different trades. I only have one physically. I have the very last one, The Men Who Bought America, in physical, because it was the only one I could get a hold of. Mm-hmm. And then the rest of them I got off of Hoopla, which is a lovely app.
Lovely app.
But it has
libraries, people.
We love Hoopla. But it has like all the different alternate ones. I like this one personally. I wish that is
actually really good. That is nice. That's the thing that sucks about all the Civil War covers, though, is that they're all half covers, and it really sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, no. So I had to split it up over like I think it's either 3 or 4 different trade like compendiums of it. But it worked.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, I split between 2 books.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm in the same boat reading that, and then we're doing the epic collections, which are lovely collections, but when we're doing big stories like this, you need to have multiple epic collections just on hand.
At least when we did Nightfall, it was 1 Omni per episode.
That's true.
That's true.
But also, it's 1 omnibus per episode.
Yeah, you said that so calmly.
Yeah, Jacob was like, at least it was only 1 Omni per episode.
Hey, I have tended to do 2 Omnis per episode before because of the way these things are split up sometimes. It's ridiculous.
I just always think,
anyway.
The first couple seasons of when the first season of Invincible came out, people were showing like their omnibus of Invincible, Be used as a blunt weapon if someone broke in.
Yeah, it's up there.
I think
all three of them.
I do have the first compendium because I think a little sneak peek for the listeners. I think that's going to be our next bonus episode.
We're doing more Invincible.
Continuing Invincible. Yeah, so that's going to be fun. Anyway,
actually, the most recent seasons.
I only ever saw season 1, but that's besides the point. God, this is going to be so terrible.
Let's hop into this. Let's go, boys. Let's go. All right.
Strap into your viewers. It's going to be like this all night.
Oh yeah.
It's the problem of we match each other's energy, and all of our energy is utter chaotic, and it just kind of spirals.
I love it.
However, I love the framing story of this. I think it's fantastic. It is framing with Sharon Carter getting a psych eval. Now, we are in the middle of Civil War, and I do love where this plot goes, but I think Ed Brubaker, from the word go, is already doing more interesting things with the concept of Civil War and having two incredibly close people on 100%. Opposite sides of the war, better than Mark Millar did.
Yep. And you can also see I don't know, Brubaker still using the events that Millar sets up in Civil War in a more meaningful way. He's directly using Captain America's direct violation against S.H.I.E.L.D. here as the opening of this issue, as Maria and Sharon argue over this. It's done really well because unlike Civil War, you get to see the ground level perspective of these events. It's really nice.
Maria Hill is still Maria Hill, and she kind of sucks.
Maria Hill is meant to suck, unfortunately.
No, but here she sucks in an interesting way.
I have in my notes, Maria Hill continues to be the worst character in here.
Yeah.
Which in a book that includes several Nazis and Tony Stark. Is impressive.
Yeah, well, it is that interesting thing that Brubaker is able to do still, and which is take characters like Tony Stark and Maria Hill, and still have them be kind of shitty people throughout all this, and still make them compelling characters, still make you want to read them because they're good characters. Just eat your heart out, Mark Millar. God damn it!
Truly, I don't get why people think he's a good writer. I'm going to be so real. Anyway,
they don't.
Well, because he did Superman Red Sun, and Superman Red Sun is genuinely great.
I did really like Red Sun. Yeah, I've only seen the animated movie of it, which is also very good.
The film's really good. Yeah. All right. But actually, we get that framing device of Sharon getting a psyche eval, seeing just Sharon reacting to the events of Civil War, getting once again this ground level perspective of how this is affecting regular people's lives. We even get to see Duggan for a little bit in here as well as
I didn't know he was still alive in these.
Yeah, Duggan's still around. He's hanging around.
I love that for him.
I forget how, but I know he is. Yeah.
It's comics. Who cares anymore? Everybody's alive.
Yeah.
I do have a line in here. I do love the tell that to the 15 women who liaised with Tony Stark.
Yes.
I just have man whore Tony.
You love to see it. You truly love to see it.
We didn't get to see a whole lot of him being a man whore in the MCU, so
yeah, it's true. More man whore Tony.
I love Pepper. Don't get me wrong, but
Tony learned his lesson too fast in those movies.
He did. Again, I love Pepper. Don't get me wrong. Don't love the Gwyneth Paltrow of it all, but I like the character.
But anyway, a lot of this is Sharon reading from these events. She eventually is able to. We get some nice moments with her and Steve as well. Her and Steve hook up as well in the midst of all this. I find
it really interesting that she was for registration.
Right? Yeah. I feel like unfortunately because of their job, a lot of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents would be for registration.
I kind of read it that it's not a moral thing. It is quite literally I have to keep the company line, or else I am going to be cut. And I think definitely it take too long for Sharon to start realizing, well, I'm in S.H.I.E.L.D. Mm-hmm. I can do my best to get information to Nick Fury while this shit show is going on. And that's at least something.
Yeah, totally.
I have a note in here. It says, this never would have happened if Nick was here, which I think Sharon says. And then after it, I just have, this never would have happened if Mark Millar wasn't a head ass, but here we are.
Yeah.
So many of these tie-ins, Ed Brubaker, like Ed Brubaker being the amazingness that is Ed Brubaker, but every so often you're like, oh right, this is a tie-in to an event by Mark Millar.
Mm-hmm.
And there are things that Brubaker's like, this is fucking dumb, but I have to write it like this because
you can feel the disdain that Ed Brubaker has, not for like these characters or anything, but just for Mark Millar as a writer, and I respect that.
It truly is. I know I've read it to pretty much every guest that's ever been on this show, but it's the Grant Morrison quote about Mark Millar that I just adore so much.
I hope when I run into him, out their dream.
Yep.
Not dream specifically. Their AI dream. Their AI dreams are.
Yeah, that's true. Morrison. Yeah. I'm so mad because it's Grant Morrison. Anyway,
so they're a transhumanist, and they're the kind of dumb transhumanist that thinks AI art is like part of the future. Yeah, I know.
Grant, buddy,
I'm breaking your heart.
Rooting for you.
Yeah,
I was rooting for you.
Grant is still just such an amazing creative, and it blows my mind that from that mind comes, AI good, you know. Anyway, Steve and Sharon hook up, and you know how like immediately after you hook up with someone that you have like an on again off again relationship,
you start arguing politics.
You start arguing about the human rights issue happening right now in the Marvel Comics universe.
You start.
I don't know about you guys. That's just my general pillow talk.
That's how it is. I mean,
me, the asexual. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Is this? Is this a relationship? Is this heterosexuality? Is this?
I got nothing else to compare it to, so I'm just assuming this is how all het pairings go.
This is it. This is exactly it. Can confirm.
Specifically, they argue about the politics of the Marvel universe, whether they have seen it or not.
It's not real world politics in this case. It's Marvel.
I mean,
comics.
It also is kind of about the Marvel politics. Like, Steve, you're breaking the law. Like, you're going against the law. This country was founded on breaking the law. And I'm like,
anarchist not wrong. He's not wrong. He's Captain fucking America for a reason. There is an important thing that I'd like to talk about, especially when we get into the death itself, which is like, I don't know, what Captain America actually stands for as a character. Like, it's not... There's this common misconception with Captain America as a character, which is that, like, because he's Captain America, he loves America, and he loves what America is. It's like, no, he loves what America should be, and he believes in the American dream, as corny as that sounds. There's a genuine... like appreciation for that here, and I think the fact that the various acts of the death of Captain America are called like Death of the Dream and the Burden of Dreams, like it's referring to that idea that Steve died for essentially, and it's good. And
it's also arguing like Brubaker is very interested in arguing that this sort of the entire concept. This kind of boiled down in this I suppose pillow talk argument because. Of semantics. No, it's not semantics. It actually means something.
Yeah, totally.
This is a really awkward thing to bring up after that discussion. But I don't remember what page it's on. It's page 14 for me, but I know pages are weird in the ebook. But why did they draw Steve like this? Why did they do him so dirty?
He's a star. He's a star.
He's T-posing.
He's an American star.
The John Philip Sousa march.
Yeah, God, amazing.
He's doing truly like amazing. The poster for weapons, like.
Yes, he literally is. Oh God. But yeah, pillow talk happens. Steve talks about how he recently fought off a bunch of guys that were working for S.H.I.E.L.D. and they were bad. Sharon concludes her psyche eval, and the issue ends with catching up with Red Skull, as who's still, of course, bonded with Lucan, and we learn of another member of his little scheme here, one Dr. Faustus, who's going to
be also the psychiatrist who has been treating Sharon.
Indeed.
And they meet in a cemetery, which is fascinating subtext there.
Well, that and also it's the whole up to this point, Faustus had been dead in comics for a while. It's another death and resurrection of a comics character. Ironic, I know. But anyway,
but no, I'm looking through my notes here. Sorry. But like their pillow talk is interesting to me because I think it's Steve who asks like, should they be denied the right to make the choice of whether or not they're public, and like that's it. That's Brubaker hitting my like problem with both the Registration Act here and the Sokovia Accords in the MCU. Like, it feels so familiar as somebody who is assigned female at birth and also trans, watching all these people who have absolutely no experience doing or being what they are, legislating what I can and can't do with my body or what my identity or any of that.
Yeah.
Thank
you for letting a white male comics writer like Ed Brubaker validate you for that.
Sometimes they hit.
Hell yeah!
I wrote this whole page-long. I wrote this whole like page-long dissertation on how like it feels familiar and how like it's an argument of autonomy and stuff. And then I flipped the page and it just says the Registration Act is like abortion, is what I'm saying.
Good God. Oh, it's gonna be one of those episodes. This is gonna
be one of those. We can just quote a bunch of stuff. I mean, in the context of the time, it's clear the Registration Act is supposed to be the Patriot Act, but equally, the Patriot Act is one of the first big pieces of legislation that was passed through that did start taking away privacy rights and rights to exist, and started the spiral, or continued and escalated a spiral that had been started several years earlier with Ronald Reagan.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah. All right, let's hop into Captain America number 23. Oh, what's up?
I said again, I wonder how Ed Brubaker's doing right now here in this moment.
Ed, I just want to talk. Go on to the podcast. I just want to talk to you.
Mr. Brubaker, if you're listening, first of all, God bless you. The only person that I think might love Bucky more than me. Oh,
truly. All right, Captain America number 23. This is part 2 of this story. Is called The Drums of War. The Drums of War is the big tie-in to Civil War going on here. I do like the approach that once again Brubaker takes here of just being like, let's see how other people are doing here. We need other perspectives. So this issue is all about one Bucky Barnes. Welcome back to the book, James. And Kestrel, how you doing?
My boy, he's back. He returns to me.
Amazing.
Literally, my first note is Bucky on the cover again. Nature is healing.
Yeah, sorry. Ed made you wait a whole issue to get him back, but here he is.
He's such a good writer. I'll let it slide.
Let it slide.
Yeah.
But my first note is, oh God, White Nick Fury once again.
Good God. Yeah, I love how you are consistently scared by him, Jacob.
Just see. The one that I have is that Robo Nick is deeply upsetting. I don't like looking at him.
Oh, absolutely. What is like? I really love Robo Nick.
The eye. I think it's the eye because like
when he takes off the mask of Robo Nick Fury, there's the eye patch. The strap of the eye patch is still part of the face when the rest of the eye patch has been taken off of the face, and I really love that. I think that's inspired, really.
I gotta ask Mr. Mike Perkins.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think an eye patch works?
Is the eye patch part of Robo Nick Fury? And if so, if it looks anything like actual Nick Fury, is the eye patch just in like 2 different parts? I guess it has to be. Anyway, but yeah, we have.
How do they not know it's a robot? Because presumably it's like gotta be a cloth material. It is.
Yeah.
It is an entire thing. The whole idea is this is a robot Nick Fury that is that is like still part of S.H.I.E.L.D. So it's like, Bucky, I've explained to you how to do some computer hacking. If this is a comic book, don't worry, you can pick it up really easily.
Of course. Absolutely.
That's just an afternoon. It's okay.
I really do
it's like one course, you'll be fine.
I really do like that immediately after the chaos that was Winter Soldier and Red Menace as stories, Bucky was like, I'm going to keep working for some kind of agency. I'm going to go specifically to Nick Fury of all people. And work
you want to know who I blame for that plot decision? I don't blame Ed Brubaker. I blame Mark Millar. I have a feeling that we would have gotten to the death a very different way. Civil War not happened.
Yeah,
we need that meme from Jake. We need that meme from Drake and Josh where it's Josh going like Megan and it just says Millar.
Millar. Oh god. But like
because let's be real.
It's all Millar's fault. To be fair though, like I really love the death. I love the way it happens in the context of the story. It's so good. But yeah, Bucky's doing some work for Nick, is hacking into this shield facility. We also get, once again, what Brubaker is so great at is just getting the ground level perspective, what Bucky sees when he sees the events of Civil War. I also have to ask, it's included in this epic, and I'm assuming Jacob read it. But Kestrel, I'm not sure if it's included in anything that you read. There's a great little interview at the back of this epic collection with Ed Brubaker talking about Winter Kills and Ed Brubaker's creative process during Civil War, because Civil War was delayed a bunch, and Ed Brubaker talks about how Winter Soldier Winter Kill was the one shot, how that came about. It was essentially because every Marvel book ever was delayed at the time because of Mark Millar's dumbass not getting Civil War done fast enough. And Ed was like, well, can I just write a Bucky Barnes one shot then? Can I just do that? And that's essentially how Bucky Barnes became the star of the Captain America title at the time. Like, it's fucking crazy. It really is.
That's awesome. Yeah. Again, the only man that I think might love Bucky more than me.
It's true. It's
I do like the part, I can't remember where Nick and Bucky are talking and Nick goes, that ain't the America I bleed for, sounds more like Stalin's Russia to me, and then you just see Bucky. I think I made the meme and sent it to you guys where it's just like live Bucky reaction as he is less than 2 years removed from being brainwashed by the Soviets.
yeah, that'll do it. Oh man, so funny.
He just has this look on his face like, dude.
But yeah, we get this hack into the shield facility. We get a bunch of shield soldiers that are going after Bucky. I like this little bit here where Bucky creates like a little fake hologram of Wolverine on the roof for the agents to go after, as if like Wolverine has anything to do with this at all. But it's a good little distraction.
But you see, he was on Cap's Avengers team, therefore
he bad.
He must be anti-registration. Which...
Well, yeah, but also like a guy that barely has a secret identity. I mean, the same is also true for Steve Rogers. That's also what's great about Steve Rogers being anti-registration, is that he's a guy that barely has a secret identity in the fucking first place. So like, it makes the fact that he believes in that mission all the stronger. But anyway,
I mean, Wolverine was in that like one slide of an issue of Civil War after the like event that kind of sort of replicates a school shooting after all those kids die, and one of them kind of sort of calls him a slur.
Yeah, that's true.
So I guess he's there.
Yeah, we do get this great fight scene though between Bucky and a bunch of these shield agents. Bucky's able to escape then, and we get another catch up with Red Bull at the end of the issue, working with Doctor Doom. Let's see. I forget what actually is the goal of this scene. I forgot Doctor Doom was in this. Once again, 22 issues we're covering today. I forget why Doctor Doom's here.
This is some technology. Here's the thing. This is utterly ridiculous. This is the technology that they use to try to brainwash first Karen and then later fake Steve. Like,
yeah.
I completely forgot that this was a thing. I fully forgot that Victor Von Doom features in this. I honestly don't know that much about Doom either, so that might be part of it.
Hey, you're about to find out so much about Doctor Doom in December. Anyway,
Joey, you can't just say things like that and expect me to not go on a rant.
I think it's very funny to say things like that around you.
Taking a drink of water so I don't start screaming.
So here's the thing. I have a theory that Victor Von Doom was supposed to have like a slightly bigger role in this arc. But I have a feeling that something must have happened probably because, Marvel, the comics actually understand that Victor Von Doom is a villain of the Fantastic Four.
Jacob,
something was probably happening.
You're playing with fire here, Jacob. You're playing with fire here, Jacob. Anyway, let's hop into Captain America number 24, the final part of the Drums of War. We're back to Sharon's perspective.
Can I also say, I do love, so we the way the epics work is that we get some of the all the variant covers in between issues.
Yes, some of them are very nice.
Essentially, it's filler pages, and there's one here for it's for number 25, done by the lovely Ed McGuinness. He does the Liefeld Steve.
I don't know if it's in yours, Kestrel, but it's this one, and it looks so nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
It's very good.
Very nice. Very, very nice. But anyway, hopping into number 24 though, back to Sharon. We get Sharon growing to hate her job even more.
Who am I? Honestly,
God, my first note is Maria Hill is a bitch.
Yeah.
My first one is, we're actually mentioning the space gulag.
Yeah. They actually, I don't think it's in this issue, but I think it's a later issue. They actually call it a super gulag at one point later on.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
They do. And once again, I'm like, I need to know how did these ones that actually went to the super gulag, how they reacted, huh? We know Daredevil was in the super gulag because they had that shitty Judas scene. How's Matt Murdock doing post super gulag?
Right.
Not good.
What?
Yeah.
I just want to know. I just want to know what was going on in the super gulag. Is that so wrong? I will say
it gets a brief mention in the mini-series Fallen Sun, which we are not covering today. God,
we cannot. We physically cannot. But we get another scene with Robo Nick Fury, which I think is just I just love the concept of Robo Nick Fury.
And Maria Hill's like, we're gonna hunt down. Oh yeah, this time they actually remember. Hang on. This time they remember how eye patches work.
Yeah. But yeah, we get Sharon and Nick on the same side essentially. We cut back to Steve as he is taking on some AIM agents in here, or
AIM agents.
No, these are Hydra soldiers. Are they AIM? No. I think green and yellow is usually Hydra.
Oh yeah,
it might be Hydra working for AIM because.
Yeah, because he mentions that like. Yeah, I think it is Hydra.
Yeah.
Also, this is the first time
numbers and cannon fodder.
This is the first time in this story we are getting Steve's perspective, and that is great. Like,
yeah, I mean, this is a story as a whole that we're not going to get a lot of it, and it's nice.
Well, I think it's important.
It's great that Brubaker can put like some kind of his own stamp on Steve as the guy that is writing Captain America at the time and has his character entirely hijacked by Mark fucking Millar. So it's nice that he's
apparently Civil War takes place over the course of like a week. Like it is explicitly said that like a week before my world began to crumble around the edges, before Tony and Reed decided to build a gulag in the negative zone. Like
crazy.
Insane to believe that like the entirety of Civil War is just Steve Rogers and Tony Stark having the worst Tuesday of their lives. Like
genuinely. How does it all happen so fast? How does Mark Millar think politics works? How does he think? Good God. Anyway.
Well, you gotta remember that Mark Millar
sucks.
I'm not ending that sentence. Fill in the blanks.
Choose your own
multiple endings.
Indeed. Some of which I'm sure he has landed in some kind of legal trouble.
Possibly.
But yeah, we get this great scene of Cap fighting some of these Hydra AIM soldiers over here. Fighting them. We get S.H.I.E.L.D. intervening as well, trying to get Cap after he blows up this Hydra base.
Because that's
taking it from all sides here.
Because that's a problem. We're blowing up the Nazis. That's a bad thing.
Yeah, that's the bad thing. That's the bad thing. Well, at least here's the thing. At least when Brubaker does it, he's trying to call out the hypocrisy of S.H.I.E.L.D. and how like. Anyway, we have Sharon saving Steve from S.H.I.E.L.D. We have him flying away in the flying
car, right? Is this where the S.H.I.E.L.D. flying car comes in? It is.
Yep, pretty great.
I had it in my notes, but I didn't have what page it was on. I love it. Whenever there is a S.H.I.E.L.D. flying car now, whenever it's in there, I always make a note of it.
I do love that that Brubaker's like, hey, the United States government did recruit Nazis post World War II, and that's basically happening again in the Marvel universe. So,
yep.
Yeah, it's
Brubaker
like,
said, "Hey, remember Operation Paperclip? We're doing it again."
Yep,
doing it again, but worse this time.
Yeah,
Operation Binder Clip.
Yeah. Good God. Stephen Sherrod escape. We end the issue on Red Skull doing some more experiments. This in particular, this time another member of his new crew. We have one Arnim Zola. Let's talk about Arnim Zola for a second, because I think you both know Arnim Zola from, of course, the Captain America
Toby
movie.
Jones.
Say, please, because I only know him as Toby Jones, and I was shocked they weren't already working together.
Right? But we have.
I knew that was how he looked in the comics. I don't know how he got
I didn't.
That.
You didn't know this?
Jacob, no!
I knew he was like a computer man. I didn't think he looked like that. With like,
I love it. He's just a computer
man. He looks like that, TM.
Yeah, you would think surely he would be the face of Arnim Zola would be on the head of the robot. Instead, the robot has its own thing, and the face of Arnim Zola is inside the body. He's on the torso.
He looks like the fucking face of Bo from Doctor Who.
God, he does. But yeah, so we have Arnim Zola here. That takes us into a one-shot. Before killing off Steve Rogers, we got to talk about Bucky Barnes and pretty much set him up as the star of this book in Winter Soldier, Winter Kills.
Can I just say with 24 real quick? Sharon's I stopped being conflicted when they put a hole through Goliath's chest. I forgot that was a thing.
Yeah.
Guess what? That's the only that is the only lasting death of Civil War, of the event itself.
Really?
Killing one
of the earliest black superheroes and then burying him in chains.
Who we also recently covered on this Marvel block, talking about him in
some earlier appearances with Luke Cage.
Yeah.
You know, Millar, you could at least be a little bit more subtle about your bigotry.
Yeah.
Just
what are you talking about?
No, Mark Millar can't be subtle. Anyway, Winter Kills. So we open on a little flashback. A device that Brubaker. This is something that I associate so much with Brubaker's run on Cap, but it hasn't happened that much at this point in the run. Is just yet another World War II flashback with Steve and Bucky when they were happy together. But yeah, we open on that, and we get into
and also Toro.
Yes, Toro. You love to see Toro here, and the Submariner, which is great.
Yes, I do love that. Namor. I keep wanting to call him Namor like they are in the MCU. I do love him only going to the party because of the food.
Yeah.
God, if that ain't me.
Incredible Namor moment. But we get into the main story.
Truly relatable.
Truly. Get into the main story.
I love that the flashback is literally like, just let's remember the last Christmas Eve of the war and subsequently Bucky's last Christmas. Like,
yeah.
Like,
and now it's Bucky's first Christmas again since returning to, I guess, normal, if you can call it that. And I just love the way Brubaker taps into this guy's head. He really he wants to like do this in a monologue about, like, experiencing the world again for the first time. And I mean, I know this was conceived. This issue was conceived as, hey, we got to fill some time until Millar can finally finish Civil War. But my God, this is a run-defining issue right here. Like,
oh yeah.
I adore this narration of, no, this isn't Christmas. We may be getting this weak excuse for snow and decorations may be up around the city, but the spirit is gone. It's like someone knocked the wind out of America and everything important went with it. And they just go through the motions because no one knows what else to do.
Yep.
2025 moment.
Yeah. But we even
also
this.
I also noted very, very specifically the polling.
Oh yes.
65%.
Mm-hmm.
65% stand with Iron Man.
Yep.
I know I'm missing something here. Someone please explain.
Oh, the fact that the general public is totally for fascism because it's promising them safety, and
Gotcha.
the general news media is enabling the fascists, which is
Gotcha.
only something fictional that happens in comic books and never happens in reality.
Totally. Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
No.
Once again, Ed, how you doing?
Mr. Brubaker.
We need to...
how you feeling, Ed?
Hey,
Can I call you Ed?
How you doing, man? You doing all right? Come on in.
Also,
anyway,
I do love like the little moment of Bucky giving the homeless vet a whole bunch of money too. It was just nice.
Yeah.
He's still a good person. God damn it.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just got to do what you can.
Yep. We do get Bucky being contacted then by Nick for another job, and also this time we start catching up with a number of other heroes here. They're going to be important to this issue. Let's talk about some characters here. First off, we have let's talk about Hawkeye. Kate Bishop, Hawkeye.
Kate Bishop,
Jacob,
my love.
Kate,
she's got to be so cold.
yes.
She is in New York. In the you can. Not to speak ill of the illustrator whose name is escaping me right now, but you can tell this was drawn by a man.
Yeah.
Put a coat on, please.
But also, she looks so cool.
She does, but also New York in the wintertime, she's got to be so cold.
Yeah.
It's not time to wear like a two-piece. Like put on a jacket, please.
You could even make like a cunty little half jacket. Like it'd be so nice.
do like the Black Canary. Do like the Black Canary thing. Like
I love that jacket. Yeah. Black Canary is the best.
Rogue has one too in X-Men '97, and she looks extremely cunty.
Yeah, that's true. We also have a Vision here, a different kind of Vision, but still the Vision at heart. And the Patriot here as well.
That's Eli Bradley, right?
Yes, it is. But we have Bucky watching these other heroes on the lookout as he has to sort of like sneak past them. Doesn't work out. He ends up fighting them. Great little action sequence here that we get.
Because
Vision reaches inside of him. I don't like that. I just, if you don't take your hands out of my insides is such a line. Also, what the hell was Vision doing in there?
Right. Just hanging out.
What else is fascinating is that these three heroes are anti-registration. They are trying to attack one of Tony Stark's secret warehouses, and Fury is asking Bucky to stop it because the secret warehouse, it is a stopping point for Nazis. So we can track the Nazis to kill them later, which is a fascinating choice.
Pretty great idea.
Surely nothing can ever go wrong with that.
But in this,
there are people who will try to deny that Hydra are Nazis.
That's actually insane. They're literal.
Yeah, I know.
Like not even a stand-in for Nazis. They're literally that.
They're quite literally period. Nazis.
Just period. Like that's not even debatable. That's just.
They are Nazis.
They're registered Nazis. That's what they are.
Not even neo-Nazis, just
registered. They're registered. Yeah, totally. They register when they make their voter ID. They check.
Do they pay their dues like it's a union?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No, that'd be too communist. No, they don't. That'd be too communist.
That's true.
Fair.
Or ironically, too socialist.
Also, it wasn't obvious. They work for the Red Skull, another famous Nazi. Anyway, a Hydra agent comes out to
I'm sure there's good people on both sides, or whatever he said.
Sure, yeah. It's everyone is Red Skull. There are both sides to Red Skull's story.
One of them's a Nazi, the other's a capitalist.
Come on.
There are quite literally, guys. That's kind of the point of this book. There are two sides to Red Skull. They're both awful.
the two genders, Nazi and capitalist.
It was wild. So I came out of this, and then I started reading the audiobook of 1984, and let me tell you, that is the whiplash you go through.
Yeah. Are you doing the audiobook or the audio drama? Because Audible has a great audio drama of 1984 with Andrew Garfield that I really love.
I just did the audiobook because that was what I could find on YouTube. I don't have Audible, so yeah. Unfortunately, I did find out halfway through that it was an AI voice doing it, which felt painfully ironic.
Yeah. Anyway,
I was like, I'm already halfway in. I have no other option.
Yeah. Anyway, back into it. A Hydra agent tries to attack Bucky. Our heroes quickly decide they're going to need to work together for this, at least for the time being. Bucky's
basically like, oh well, time to blow up some Nazis. Like,
yep.
But what also is fascinating is Bucky Barnes as a leader. It's like, oh god, his brain is like, oh god, these are children.
Brubaker is laying the seeds here, and it's really great.
Former child soldier sees current child soldiers.
Hurt people. I
don't think it's so much hurt people. He's just, very aware that we're all child soldiers here.
Yeah. But
I do think it's really fun. I always forget that Bucky doesn't have the serum at this point in the comics. He's just punch real good.
A guy. He does punch real good.
He's truly just a guy, and I love him for that. But he's just a dude. Yeah,
he's got the big metal
arm. A big metal arm and a gun.
Yeah.
A big metal arm. To quote Thunderbolts, he just punches and shoots.
What's that Theodore Roosevelt quote? Speak softly, but carry a big metal arm and a gun.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I
was thinking of the line in Thunderbolts where Yelena's like, "Do we all just punch and shoot?"
Pretty much. In this case,
I still have not seen Thunderbolts.
Great film.
I thought it was mid, but we're not getting into that now.
Nah, it's a great film. But we blow up the Hydra base. Bucky leaves our other heroes, goes to the grave of Jack Monroe.
He also calls the Nazis pansies. He calls the Nazis pansies.
He did.
Which is very polite of him, all things considered. As a guy that fought like literal 1940s Nazis, very polite.
That's not the word I would use, but okay.
Pansies is a pretty polite word, all things considered. But
it was a homophobic slur back in the 40s. So
Joey, he's calling the Nazis gay.
I literally did not know that. All right, gotcha. Cool.
The early 2000s of it all.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I feel like though, emasculating Nazis is the best decision, and we support it.
It certainly would offend the Nazis.
It would.
If nothing else. Anyway, but yeah, we have this great scene at the grave of Jack Monroe. Adore the art here, and I adore this great little monologue that Bucky has to himself here. Just great little moment as the heroes here decide. They find out like who Bucky is, and they go to visit him at this grave. And we get this great little scene of like them like just recognizing Bucky as an actual hero, as like not just one of them, but like one of the originals of them, and it's really great.
I have a line. I was reading this at work because my job is a lot of sit around and do nothing. And the part where it says it was an honor, Bucky, for all of us, I just put, why am I crying at my desk right now?
Yeah, it'll do that to you. It'll do that. And so, in the end,
wish the MCU
our heroes
would have a moment like this for my boy.
Right.
I mean, who said that?
Yeah, I know. Our heroes parting ways with Bucky. We end the issue on a fantastic little. Or sorry, actually, there's more. There's more after that. Actually,
there's more. There's a lot.
I was about to say you're not ending the issue quite yet.
We have another. We have another little flashback of
Bucky
dancing.
And Toro.
Bucky and Toro, yeah.
The little bits we get of their friendship is so cute.
Right, it's so nice. And then to sort of like cap this off, also in the cemetery, joining Bucky, we have the Submariner. I should say Namor, but I just love calling him the Submariner. Joining Bucky
and hey, turnabout is fair play. Kate Bishop gets a costume that is solely inappropriate for New York weather.
Yes, so does Namor. So does Namor. Yeah,
Namor does have his chest out like some sort of slut.
Yeah, Namor is a slut. Period. That's just
he is slut / pause, but / positive. However,
yeah. But we get this great little scene between them talking about Toro, like how Toro died, how it all went down. They part ways.
I also love the line from Namor. Enough of these pleasantries, and if you attempt to give me a Christmas present, I will break your arms.
Pretty great. But that doesn't end the issue and takes us into, oh boy, Captain America number 25. Oh man. Let's talk about this one.
Hey, guess what? It's technically another Civil War tie-in, apparently.
Technically another Civil War tie-in. It's an epilogue to Civil War. So there was a misconception for a very long time for non-comic readers that the death of Captain America, like the event of him dying, happened in Civil War, the comic. And this is why. This is the only reason why is because this is technically an epilogue to the event Civil War. But no, we're giving Mark Millar far too much credit by saying that he could pull off anything near as good as what Brubaker is about to do with this issue, because it's so fucking good.
Millar wishes he could be Ed Brubaker.
He truly. I don't know if he does actually.
He said what I said.
No. Millar wishes he could be like Jeff Johns.
Yeah.
Who's like a good writer. Written some great stuff. Also has had a lot of misses. Like however.
But I do love the way this issue opens. I love that it opens on a recap of Steve's origins. I like that it's a whole like this is who Captain America is. I'm not quite sure how publicized it was that Captain America was going to die in this issue.
I own this issue, the one with him with the handcuff. Yeah, I got it at a garage sale.
Nice, awesome,
nice.
Yeah,
very cool.
This guy was selling off like his entire comic book collection, and I managed to get that one and all of the original 7 Civil War except for issue 2, because I thought I had issue 2 in my pile. Yeah, I thought I had issue 2 in my pile, and then I got home and realized I did not.
And you did not.
And I'm still bitter.
Yeah. But we get a recap of Steve's origins. I like this also this little like newsreel that follows afterwards with a recap of Civil War, the event, in as kind words as Brubaker can muster. And
you could tell Brubaker's pissed. It's like, hey, Tony Stark fucking won the event. Like, Tony won. He the quote unquote correct one. Like, this is what I have to deal
heart
with.
Emoji.
So now I'm gonna make sure I make you care about Tony Stark and the massive fuck up that man is at this point. Like,
yeah. And so in the aftermath of Civil War, Captain America has given himself over to the authorities. He is being very publicly moved, and there are protesters, people yelling outside, news reports happening for this event. And what Brubaker then also does that I think is very important is he doesn't get into Steve's head, which I guess it could be seen as a mistake, but I really like that this is about the other people in Steve's life, his closest friends, the people that are really going to be reeling from this event. We have Sharon here. We have her whole backstory.
Can I just say that it's insane that Marvel, not only in here, but also in the MCU, kept the I boinked your aunt and now I'm boinking you?
I mean, the MCU... the MCU never really fully committed to that. I mean, this is Brubaker.
They share one disappointing kiss in Civil War, and that's about it.
Yeah, it's pretty pathetic,
but it is still a little bit wild.
It's pretty, yeah.
God,
yeah,
MCU Sharon, I will avenge you.
God, I rewatched Winter Soldier not that long ago, and God, it just I did it as I was doing my
Civil War, or not in Civil War, in Winter Soldier.
I don't know if she was. She's barely in it. She's like
a little bit. Like, she's in there. She was fun.
She's mostly just, I don't know.
It's the problem. They gave all of her most interesting stuff to Black Widow. Scarlett Johansson's the bigger name, and it's like, hey, I like Captain America and Black Widow having that dynamic in that movie. It just comes at the cost of a comics character who is kind of important.
Yeah.
And it's so sad. I watched have either of you heard of The Resident? Emily Van Camp is in that, and she's like actually a really good actress. They just
Is that the murder mystery at the White House?
No, it's like a medical drama.
Wow.
But she's in that, and she's pretty good in that, and I'm like, Emily Van Camp, I am so sorry. I can't remember if it was pre or post Marvel that she was in it, but she is in it and she's good.
Yeah, we have back into the issue. We have Sharon's whole backstory here. We have the event of Steve being carried out in front of the public, being brought into the Capitol. We have these protesters here as we keep like seeing more of Steve's like adventures through World War II with Bucky. Somebody throws a tomato at Steve
the horrors
Rogers.
of war. Yeah, I'll say I love how Brubaker portrays this as just a big media circus. The entire thing is a show. It is the show of authority and the show of force of the United States government and Tony fucking Stark.
Yeah. I do like that there are great little hints here in the art that Steve kind of knows what's about to happen. There's the little red dot on the back of the one officer that he's being dragged in by, and Steve clocks it. He sees it. He looks up at the sniper, and we have then this great sequence where Red Skull or Lucan, I suppose, and Faustus are watching the event and like see that Steve clocks the sniper. Steve, I love it's so good. Steve dies, gets shot for the first time. He gets shot saving an officer. He gets shot saving a police officer, and God, there's something so brilliant about that. There really is. Obviously, there's more to the death after that because I mean, maybe Steve could have survived this. We have,
but then there's chaos. Yeah. So really, because Bucky and Sharon are working for Fury, so I need to get him out. Like, this is we're planning to get him out. I'm trying my hardest not to make a Critical Role reference of someone you love very much is about to die.
But no, I love the way the art is done, especially with the great reveal coming up later. We have Sharon running up to Steve. We just see the gun up against his back. We have the final couple shots fired. We have Steve's face and that brilliant panel of Steve lying dead on the steps, or dying, basically dead.
And that's the halfway point. That is the halfway point of the issue. Like,
yeah, and
I love
it would be so easy to end the issue there. It really would. But my God,
I could imagine it. We asked the artist, "Hey, what's a Death of Superman reference? Doing a big old 2-page spread with Steve Rogers and Sharon's arms, like Clark and Lois."
Yeah, but it's not that, and it keeps going. And I love that you see the immediate aftermath, just fucking chaos immediately. Shots are fired.
Sam Wilson sees Bucky and thinks that must be the murderer. Like, logical.
I have it in my notes. Sam and Bucky just can't have a normal meet cute in any universe, huh?
No, never.
Never forget how they met in the MCU was the Winter Soldier ripping Sam's steering wheel out of his car as they were driving.
Yes, literally. We get this. I like that, but I also do like that the friction between them here doesn't last incredibly long. Like Sam is smart. He's able to tell, like, Bucky isn't actually behind this after a little bit of conversation here.
This isn't an idiot plot where Sam is holding the idiot ball. No, this is oh no, you wouldn't have done it. Cool.
Yeah.
So who did it? We need to figure that out.
And to that point, I love just how smart all of our characters are in this. I love how upfront Brubaker is with the audience about what is happening. It's gonna bring that all around to the great cliffhanger of this issue, obviously. But we have Crossbones back involved in this, going after Sam and Bucky. We have Steve being rushed into an ambulance. I just love the way Brubaker portrays the chaos here. It's done so well. We have at the hospital awaiting Crossbones' arrival and Steve's arrival, for that matter. We had a great fight scene between Bucky and Crossbones. I love the scene between Steve and Sharon in the ambulance. I love Steve's final words to her, being saying that she's so pretty. She takes his breath away, and then he dies, just kind of unceremoniously. There's something also just really brilliant about Steve's sacrifice. What is a sacrifice up until he's shot 3 more times in the back? Is that like Steve doesn't die in this massive public display? He dies alone with the woman he loves, and I think that's also brilliant. And then we get the official announcement. We have the news broadcast announcing the death of Captain America.
It's a narration from Sam. As I think it's fitting that Sam Wilson gets the final narration of the issue, because he's like,
yes, the final flashback to his origins. Yeah,
because he is the Captain America. Like he is the Captain America sidekick. Technically, like he's the most long running, probably definitely more important for like the history of comics as a medium than Bucky. I'm sorry, like don't get me wrong.
Correct.
Love what Brubaker does with Bucky. Bucky's great.
Yeah.
No, literally one of my lines in here is I do always wish that like Sam and Steve's friendship in the MCU could have been a little bit more fleshed out, because the way that it stands right now, they're just kind of co-workers. Specifically because they have such a big long they do have so much history in the comics.
Here's the problem. The MCU, they're just kind of co-workers, is a problem with so many of those relationships among the Avengers in those films. And I didn't clock it until Overly Sarcastic Productions' many detailed diatribes, but we're not going to go down that rabbit hole.
No, we're not.
No, really the only time the Avengers actually friends is the one scene in Age of Ultron where they're all trying to lift Thor's hammer, and I swear that's not a euphemism for anything. And then it just never happens again.
Hey, and in Avengers, the shawarma scene. The shawarma scene does kind of feel like friends.
The shawarma scene, like fair.
Yeah.
Weird that it's Joss Whedon written scenes.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Anyway, we get our brilliant last.
We get the ending, which can I just say the ending to me, my note is,
I want to know what you thought before you read this.
This is some soap opera level bullshit, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, it's so good.
Here's the thing. I was like,
hospital.
I thought initially I fell for it hook, line, and sinker. What the panel of the gun meant. I thought it was just like probably going to be like a cop who's a Nazi. That wouldn't be writing. You know what? No, that would be fairly bold commentary for a mainstream comic book published by Marvel Comics in the mid 2000s.
Yeah,
it would be that would be fairly bold to connect cops to Nazis.
Now, I'm thinking something, but I don't think I should say it.
Oh, your face says it all. Your face says it all. We decide to go to the soap opera level bullshit, and Sin in this fuck ass terrible wig. Awful wig.
The fuck ass Bob. The fuck ass Bob.
We live for the fuck ass Bob.
I really do.
So we get the line, remember? We get this flashback to seeing Sharon's perspective of the crowd. We see that Sharon is the one that delivered the final shots to Steve. And also this implication that Steve kind of knew that as well. I love that. And God, those final panels.
And he loved her in the end.
Yeah.
And that is what we call romance.
And those
also, the remember line is just giving me flashbacks to Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. Like,
oh god, yes, yeah. But I love those final panels of Steve just lying there in a body bag, the hand hanging out, and then that just the hard title of the story being The Death of the Dream Part 1, hitting right after that, bringing us after we skip over these Fallen Sun issues in the Epic collection.
You can vamp us for like 30 seconds so we can get to the right page.
We got this. I believe in us. Oh god, there we go. I found
it. This is why I believe in compendium supremacy. Because it just goes right to the next issue for me.
That's fair. But hey,
there's just a whole mini series.
Yeah, there's a 5-issue mini series before the next issue, and also I do have to applaud the Epic collections for just being as comprehensive as they are. It's great.
I will also say I do recommend.
I would love to get like. Sorry.
The Epics. No, you go ahead.
No, I would love to get like the omnibuses. They're just really expensive, and I don't have that kind of money.
Yeah, the Epics are slightly better because they're $40 for about 400 pages, but that's still a lot of money. But
yeah. I mean, also
keep an eye on sales.
I was gonna say a lot of places usually have them cheaper. Anyway, Captain America number 26. Why is the red? Okay, sorry. I know it's because of the background. The background characters are colored differently for some reason, but also it makes the Red Skull look like Black Mask on this cover.
This is sadly true.
He looks a lot like Black Mask, specifically for Under the Red Hood, I think, with the art style here.
Which I mean, fitting.
Yeah. All right, here we go. I do like these little like mini chapter titles that happen throughout the issues from this point on, at least for like Act 1 of the Death of Captain America. I like this. The Sharon and the Contessa.
Is the Contessa Julia Louis-Dreyfus?
Yes.
Is that?
Yes.
That's Val.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. I literally have in here. I literally have in my notes because for those that don't know, I grew up watching Seinfeld. If you've ever wondered why I'm like that. And I literally just have the obligatory Elaine, what are you doing here?
Yeah. All right. We have Sharon talking to the Contessa, talking about what she's been up to recently. It's essentially just a framing device. And we see for the first time in this story properly the one and only Tony Stark, new director of
You bastard. You
Tony Stark, they'll never make me like you.
Here's the thing. I love you, but I also want you murdered. You are a great character.
I love
Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah. But yeah,
I get why people like Tony. I just don't.
Can we also say, saluting Sharon, who's just gonna shoot him in the face if he stops her?
Yeah. She requests to go see Steve's body, which I mean, fuck, that's it's moments like this where like you have to wonder, like there are times when a comic book death tries to convince you so hard that a character is actually dead that you're like, man, I actually can't imagine how they'll come back. This is one of them. That's a dead fucking body. Not only is it a dead body,
an old man dead fucking body.
Yeah, it's a super soldier serum sapped Steve Rogers, and it's pretty depressing. Multiple gunshot wounds, emaciated.
Tony becomes slightly deaf for a moment as Sharon says, "What did I do?" I'm like, It's like, what? No, nothing. It's like
nothing over here. But yeah,
I do have in my notes when she smacks him. I have.
I do want to know. I'm not gonna tell you what the answer is, obviously, but I want to know what your both of your thoughts are right now. How do you both think that Steve Rogers is eventually going to come back from the grave?
I feel like I kind of know the answer, but I don't know if it's this specific death.
I know, Kestrel, you're a little bit more loose with spoilers than Jacob is, so you might have a bit more insider information than he does.
Because I only kind of know because I think it might have something related to Bucky's single dad arc, but I don't know definitively.
Okay. Jacob,
I swear to God, in knowing the Marvel universe, there's going to be some cloning bullshit. That's what I'm gonna lock in.
Interesting thoughts. I just wanted to know where you guys were at as far as...
Because we don't have a Lazarus pit, we don't have the multiverse ending, we don't have Superboy Prime punching a hole through the multiverse to bring back Jason Todd.
How do you know that? Maybe Superboy Prime is in this storyline somewhere.
Maybe he punched real good, and he punched so hard he made it into another comic book franchise.
Here's the thing.
Sure. Superboy Prime is a DC character, but what if he punched good?
Punched real good.
If that happened, Joshua Williamson would 100% have brought it up by this point in his Superman run. That is using Superboy Prime, and it is great. They're giving him a redemption arc. They are giving Superboy Prime a redemption arc.
I know there's something with Kobik later, which is related to Bucky's single dad arc, but I don't know if Steve was already back by that point or not.
I will not tell.
Fair enough. But when Sharon smacks Tony, I just have in my notes, hit his bitch ass again, Sharon.
You didn't hit him hard enough the first time.
Truly, right. That's like my favorite go-to when a character I don't like gets smacked. When I watched the newest Frankenstein, when Elizabeth smacks Oscar Isaac across the face, was sitting there quietly going, hit his bitch ass again.
Yeah.
God, great movie. Oh
yeah, so good. But yeah,
I was like, I slapped him and then I resigned.
Yep.
Like, yeah.
And you know what?
I'd say you go, girl, but you're currently dealing with the fact that you killed your boyfriend and you are under Nazi brainwashing.
Yep.
Like,
yeah.
Here's the thing: if you weren't under Nazi brainwashing, I do think some of these actions would still be like Sharon decisions. Like,
yeah. We then catch up with Sam and Sharon, who are at this bar together. Along with Duggan and Ben Grimm, which is lovely to see.
Because this is Steve's wake.
Yeah.
This is Steve's wake, and it is so sad because like half of the people that you think should be there are absent because Tony Stark won. Like,
yeah. But you know who is here? Rick fucking Jones, who's gonna play a set. The legend.
Truly.
I love him.
I love that not even in death can Steve escape the white guy who brings a guitar to a party and forces everyone to listen.
It's true. It's so funny reading this, particularly after we covered Alias recently.
Where there's fake Rick Jones.
Fake Rick Jones, who also plays guitar. And is super annoying. So funny. Here's the thing: you have Sharon who's just trying to spit out the words. Like, Nazi brainwashing obviously is like stopping her. Like, it is so clear that it's like, no, you're not going to be able to tell anyone that you did this shit. You just have to live with that, and the fact that we I do
like, and I have it in my notes later when she goes into the bathroom and she's trying to like wash her hands off in the sink and stuff. She's having herself a little Lady Macbeth moment, and I like it.
Yeah.
It's lovely. We have Sam, and then who is we get some monologue with him, seeing regular people mourning Captain America. Which I think once again, just Brubaker taps into that ground level view. I like that.
It does make me a little bit sad. They make so many references to the speech that Sam gives at Steve's funeral. They're like, yeah, that was a great speech that you gave, but we never actually get to see it.
It's in Fallen Sun, right? I think
it's in Fallen Sun. It is in...
Okay. Because they kept alluding to it, and I was like, wow, it'd be great to actually, see this. Yeah. Now I know why. Okay.
Yeah, Fallen Sun. Yep.
Here's the thing. I am glad that Fallen Sun is good. It is very good.
Yeah,
it's not written by Ed Brubaker. It's written by Jeff Loeb, who is
a
good writer.
Yeah.
Legendary for a reason. Problematic for other reasons.
Could be worse.
But Original Trades just didn't include this 5-issue miniseries.
Yeah.
That is.
I don't think it needs to, but because really the only big thing you're missing is that speech.
Well, here's the thing. It's very nice because it's where you see a lot of other Marvel characters getting their mourning moment, getting to go through their 5 stages of grief. Peter Parker has bonded with the black suit again for some reason, and he may or may not have already made a deal with the fucking devil.
Where he is in Civil War, Jacob.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Dad. Don't worry about it.
Because he bonds to the black suit in Civil War, Jacob. We have to do it.
We gotta do it.
Yeah, and he makes a deal with the devil immediately after Civil War, or during it at some point.
Is that
one of the time?
Is that one more day?
It is. As I keep saying, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's unimportant.
Don't worry about it.
We're doing good things right now.
I saw Spider-Man No Way Home, so I know vaguely about one more day.
Oh, that's significantly better. Don't worry. for once, an MCU thing is better.
Yes. In the same way that Captain America: Civil War is better. That you're polishing a notoriously really bad story from that is written by a writer
truly
who
a race to the bottom, though, with Civil War.
Yeah.
Captain America, the only book to survive unscathed.
Yeah. Anyway, we get to see Red Skull. Then we catch up with him reeling from his plan, kind of succeeding, mostly succeeding. He is still working with Sin and Arnim Zola and Luke and Faustus.
Sin is just
in the background.
Sin is just like, Daddy, get my evil boyfriend out of custody, please.
After all this,
I love Sin in that she's so fun to hate, you know.
Yeah.
I don't like
He's the right kind of crazy evil. No,
exactly.
It's why here's the thing. This is where we start the long snowball effect of Nazi fascist infighting. Because my god,
they're all a bunch of mean high school girls to each other, and it's so funny.
It's so good.
It's a terrible thing. I'd love to say that Nazism is just mean high school girls taken to the extreme. That is an insult to mean high school girls everywhere.
I know, but it is just really fun that they're all just so catty to each other. It's so fucking funny. They hate each other so bad.
I mean, hey, at least mean high school girls can actually ignore each other when they're fighting and don't want to see each other again. Red Skull and Luke are literally bonded by the brain. But after all this, we get to see then I say what that I really love, labeled The Secret Wake, which is all these anti-registration heroes meeting together to honor Steve. And I really love that. We get Luke Cage,
basically the current New Avengers. We
get Luke Cage. We get Cage. We get Peter, we get Jessica Drew, a lot of great characters here. There
may or may not be a Jessica Jones. I think I see a Jessica. That's a Jessica Jones.
Yeah, she's there with her kid.
There's someone that looks like Ronan in the background.
That is Ronan. You're correct.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But even through all this, there is still some arguments among the heroes. Not all as well among those that still agree with Steve.
It's some of the animosities towards one Sam Wilson, who so he could give the speech at Sam's funeral. Gave Tony a fucking inch and registered under the Superhero Registration Act, and I get it. I feel like if I was Sam Wilson, I would probably make that exact same decision.
Yeah.
So all I gotta say is fuck Tony Stark. And
yeah, he sucks. He does suck.
Yeah. Once again.
Tony Stark sucks. Positive. Because again, great
positive.
Slash pause.
Slash pause.
Yeah. And then we have this event called How It Begins, where we catch up with Bucky. Bucky's just picking a bar fight because Bucky's pissed that his boyfriend's dead.
So fun.
Hey! He doesn't start it.
So fun fact about Bucky: when he's not handling his grief correctly, he will punch anything with a pulse. This carries from. So I haven't read. It comes later in Brubaker Cap. I've seen the run. I've seen frames from it on Tumblr. But after his mom died, he had a very similar reaction of I will just punch anything that has a pulse and looks at me wrong. So I'm love to see that continues here. I guess starts here. But yeah, I do love Bucky. I'm not handling my grief properly, so I'll punch anything that moves.
But yeah, we get this bar fight here. Bucky, of course, easily beating everyone there in the bar, and Sam coming to clean up Bucky's mess. But then we see this news broadcast that goes to end the issue of Tony Stark mourning Steve Rogers, and Bucky is.
This is actually a scene directly from Fallen Summer. Tony is trying to give a eulogy at Steve's funeral. It's just like, and it's like, Tony, oh, you actually fucking regret your decisions now, Tony.
Yeah.
Like,
yep.
Oh man, it's the action or the consequences of my
actions.
They've come. Oh no.
And it is through seeing this that Bucky Barnes decides, oh, okay, Tony Stark's not. And it takes us into Captain America number 27. So here we go.
I literally have in my notes. I relate to Bucky because I too had the takeaway of I wish Tony Stark a very die hard emoji after Civil War.
It'll do that. It'll do that to you. But we begin the issue with white lies. As we see Bucky begin to like just prepare his revenge quest, essentially. We have him go to this Captain America museum.
Well, after we get a Tony Stark speech, can I just say Tony Stark makes the good decision of like, I'm not going to let there be another Captain America. That would be really bad. Like, not just for me, like for everyone. Like, also, Tony Stark has been leading his own team of Avengers called the Mighty Avengers, which I just gotta ask. Do they not see the irony? Like calling yourself mighty, it's not a good adjective. Like, it's...
But it's when Captain America throws his mighty shield, Jacob.
The shield is mighty. Here's the thing. It's what the adjective is altering. Mighty Avengers. I'm sorry, that's got a little bit of a it's got a little bit of mouthfeel that I don't like. It's got a mouthful. Two, kind of authoritarian. Like, it feels very might makes right, especially considering it's led by Tony Stark. Like, during Civil War.
Yeah.
Great adjective, Uncanny X-Men. Great adjective, amazing or spectacular Spider-Man. Terrible adjective, superior Spider-Man.
Yeah. But we have Bucky then visiting what is known as a Captain America room at a museum. He sees.
I think it's at the Smithsonian specifically.
Yeah, it's at the Smithsonian.
Let's go. Okay, I had not clocked that.
Which makes me wonder.
Yeah, it's not just a museum, Joey. It's like the museum.
The museum.
The museum that I have never been to because some people keep going to DC without me.
Sorry.
Same. I also want to go to DC. Not right now, but I've never been either.
Yeah. Well, it's a terrible thing. If maybe before they really cut the funding. I'm just curious, did they have to pay the Smithsonian to use like the official logo in the art?
I kind of doubt it.
You would think that. However, you do know
maybe they gave them
things.
some money.
Yeah. Because
maybe they didn't have to, but gave them some money as a treat.
Because using a red cross improperly in a comic book, a video game, or piece of art or movie violates the Geneva Conventions.
Yeah, that was the whole thing when My Little Pony was airing. Don't ask me how I know that. Oh,
all right then.
No, truly, one of the My Little Ponies had a red cross as their cutie mark, and it was improper, so they had to change it because it violated the Geneva Convention.
There we go.
I was not a brony. I feel the need to put that out there. I learned from a YouTube video. Anyway,
but you're not a man. I feel like to be a brony, you have to be a guy. I feel like that's a gendered thing.
There isn't a gender neutral term. It's either you're a brony or you're a Pegasister. So I'm like,
I didn't know that other one existed.
I don't
Again,
like
everything
that.
I know about the My Little Pony fandom comes from YouTube, so... Anyway.
Has been against your will.
So,
yeah.
getting back into this, we have Bucky visiting this museum room. There's this great little moment where an older lady stands next to him looking at this statue of Captain America, and says tells a story about how he apparently saved her father
in World War II.
Yeah.
And it's a very well told little veteran war.
Mm-hmm. And it's also, I think there's this nice little touch of it being slightly inaccurate and Bucky being like, that's not how it actually happened. But that's to be expected. Probably talked himself up in those stories, telling it again and again.
But I don't crush her memories. I would never do that to someone else.
Yeah. Yep.
It broke me. I do also really like the line where Bucky's like, they can't see that I'm carrying 2 guns and a combat knife. Like,
yes.
Bucky, please never. My love, please never change.
I'd like to know how he snuck those in there because, this is post 9/11.
Yeah.
How did you get past the metal detectors, bud?
Well, I know maybe it's some sort of metal that doesn't show up on metal detectors because I know canonically vibranium isn't. So maybe they used something else.
Yeah.
Further question: if it's vibranium, hey, Bucky, where did you get vibranium?
Nick Fury. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's the only metal, but
Yeah.
I want it to be vibranium though, because that sounds so funny.
This nice little moment. Yeah, this nice little moment of it being Bucky recognized that it's not the real shield, that they have in the museum. That Tony probably has it locked away somewhere, so he's gonna go try to find it.
I will say I do love just this fascinating of Tony Stark desperately wanting his friend because he does still consider Steve his friend. And Cass, we've recently read some New Avengers, which is pre-Civil War stuff, where so it's pre Tony Stark being the absolute worst, and it's oh no, they were actually friends. They actually cared about each other.
Quick little note.
Well, I think even in even when we were reading Winter Soldier, and he called Steve, and Steve is no, I get that you can't be seen with this because it would be bad for your company, kind of thing. They care about each other. They're friends, Your Honor.
Quick little note as we're going through this. We just get a new question on Blue Sky from our friend Andrew at Andrew Doing Art. Says, am I too late? If not, America? Question mark. With a promo image for Doctor Who: The Impossible Astronaut, which famously the opening of which all of which pretty much takes place in America.
The entire thing.
It features the 11th Doctor. It features the 11th Doctor wearing a cowboy hat because America.
Yeah.
Does that make Rory Williams Bucky?
I think. I guess so. I guess it would have to, wouldn't it? I guess.
Oh yeah, it's set and partially filmed in Utah.
There we go.
That's the one with Susan the horse, right?
No, that one wasn't. It was shot in Spain, despite it taking place in Nevada? Question mark.
I just remember the horse.
The one with the silence. This is the one with the silence and Richard Nixon. And the doctor
It's been a hot second.
And the doctor gets shot.
It is.
Oh my!
It has been a very hot second since I watched 11th season.
Hang on, sorry. I'm having I'm like, oh god, this Andrew didn't intend this joke to work so goddamn well for the death of Captain America.
But it totally does. Because Sharon is
River, gets shot by a river.
Yeah, and Black Widow is totally Amy.
Amy? And Bucky is Rory.
Rory. Oh god! Wait! wait,
I've connected the dots. I've connected the dots.
God, no! But Andrew, I don't think you realize this, but you're a comedic genius. That's pretty great.
Oh gosh.
So good. God. Anyway, let's talk about the darkest scene in this entire comic. Sharon
oh my god.
herself. Yeah.
We cut to Sharon attempting suicide.
we cut to Sharon, gun to her fucking head. Yeah. I don't mean to be laughing about this, but man, what a transition. Yeah. Yeah. She tries to
the terrible problem.
She does.
The way Faustus is written in this one, it's drawn in this one panel where he's maniacally laughing is also like kind of funny to me. Like
it is. It is. He's laughing at her because she can't shoot herself in the head. Like, God. Just yeah. So Sam decides to visit Sharon. Mid attempted
Sharon
suicide.
pulls a gun on him.
Yeah. It's Sharon had in her hand, so why not?
Also, in her defense, she hurt someone in her apartment who she didn't let in. So
no, it's fair. I just think it's really funny that she just, gun.
And it's very much like, hey, we think Bucky's gonna do something crazy. He kind of went off the grid. Define stupid. Because I believe
Not
you
wrong.
said, I too wish a Tony Stark a very nice die heart emoji.
No, I do. I just also think he's very dumb to go do it.
Yeah.
I didn't go shoot Tony Stark after I decided he deserved to die.
I mean, thankfully for us, Tony
going
Stark is
to shoot the acting,
or at least he should be.
Fair.
Well,
going and shooting the active director of S.H.I.E.L.D. is probably a bad idea.
Yeah. But Sam and Sharon begin prepping for this potential mission. And we cut back to let's see who's working on the Fury robot. Oh yeah. So Tony's working on the Nick Fury robot.
And the S.H.I.E.L.D. guy.
Who's the S.H.I.E.L.D. guy that's working on it?
I don't know if they actually give him a name. Here's the thing.
I don't think so.
He's not important. He is not important.
No.
He is a S.H.I.E.L.D. scientist. The important character in this scene is Tony Stark. He is a nameless scientist.
Yeah. Watching from his Zoom.
Yep.
Also, this is the super secret S.H.I.E.L.D. base where they have Steve's actual S.H.I.E.L.D. Somewhere in I think New York ? Which bud, you're the director of S.H.I.E.L.D.
You can move
hiding
it anywhere.
The S.H.I.E.L.D.
Literally anywhere.
Literally anywhere. May I suggest Antarctica? I don't think Bucky's going to make his way to Antarctica pretty easily.
I don't know, but Bucky's a pretty real hater. I'm not sure he'd stop until he found it.
I said easily. It would take more time.
It would just take him longer. Yeah.
I mean, he spent a lot of time in Russia. He's used to being cold. I think he'd be okay.
Yeah. But going after a S.H.I.E.L.D. truck then is Bucky, full Winter Soldier gear, and in trying to stop this S.H.I.E.L.D. Trying to stop the S.H.I.E.L.D. car, he runs into an old friend. Let's talk about Black Widow and Natalia, and so. Jake, I need to know how much did you know about how much did you know about this relationship going in? I'm sure Kestrel knew a fair bit.
I knew nothing. Yeah. I knew nothing.
So you didn't know that this is one of the best Marvel Comics relationships ever.
I didn't realize it was a thing until a certain someone mentioned it as one of the few straight ships they like.
Kestrel totally spoiled it for you, didn't they?
You didn't know. I didn't know. I'm so sorry.
It is okay. It is okay.
It's amazing.
Also, I totally forget that the Black Widow's despite the fact that her name is both Natasha and Natalia, depending on who she's talking to.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't throw me for a loop, but it does.
Indeed.
I also do love that Bucky takes the time to sass Tony's transport options. Yeah. It's very funny to me.
Indeed.
But I don't have time to be impressed because that car can fly and I can't.
We get this great little square off between Bucky and Natalia. Then,
you say square off, we say flirting.
Yeah, why not both?
The weirdest foreplay you will ever see in your life.
They're so hot together.
I mean, I showed you guys that preview of the new Avengers where they're interrogating each other in their underwear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, as you do. Yeah.
Insane foreplay.
But Bucky is eventually able to knock out his old flame and take the shield for himself.
And they also are just so trauma bonded. Like the narration makes that so goddamn clear.
Oh yeah.
Like,
well, yeah, and of course I love the page where we catch back up with Black Widow as she's recovering. And I love that panel where it shows like their whole past when
in one panel, like it's great.
It is one fucking panel tells you everything you need to know about their past, and it's so good, and it's something created for this issue. Like this is the first time we're ever hearing about this, and it's great. It's done so well.
They're back together in the current run of New Avengers, which is why they were interrogating each other half naked, and it makes me so happy.
Who's writing that
again,
run?
I'm asexual. I just assume that's how every foreplay works.
That's how it is. Exactly. Can confirm. But we get
Avengers.
I don't know who's doing the Avengers.
I'm trying to look it up. You're not helping. You're not helping Wikipedia.
I'll find it. But we have Tony then talking to Black Widow after she has returned to S.H.I.E.L.D. Let's see. I'm finding the New Avengers right now. It is by
to someone else. I know he's an ass.
Something Humphreys.
Sam Humphreys.
Sam. Oh God! Wait, I know. How do I know Sam Humphreys? I read something by him very recently. What did I read by him? Something very recently. What was it?
He apparently did Green Lanterns for Rebirth.
That's it, Sam Humphreys. Thank you, Sam fucking Humphreys. The reason I love Jessica Cruz as much as I do. That's right. That makes sense. Yep. God. Anyway, we see some more of Tony is made aware of Black Widow's history with Bucky. We get to see some more flashbacks to that as
I love this horrific page of her finding Bucky in like stasis, like just
yeah, pretty great.
Also, moment of silence for Bucky when he wakes up. He's gonna have such a crick in his neck.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
He's just like fully at a 45-degree angle.
That's how the brainwashing works. You gotta have a little bit of neck pain to make it really settle in.
But then we end the issue with Tony being made well aware of the fact that Bucky intends to come after him. All right, that brings us to Captain America number 28 with a gorgeous cover.
So this cover is definitely referencing something, right?
Like, maybe, I don't know, man. I just think Sin's hot. I don't know what else to tell you, man.
I really enjoy Sin. I love Sin's costume. It's again like we were talking about Kate Bishop. It's so cunty.
Joey, I say this as a friend, and I promised you I would tell you if you ever said anything problematic. And I totally understand the appeal of the goth mommies. You gotta remember. Yes.
I know what you're about to say. And Jacob, I'm not saying you're wrong. And here's the thing. Fictional women can be hot and still be Nazis. That's okay. I think that's fine.
Joey is a proud supporter of women's wrongs.
Exactly. My first ever fictional character crush ever was Elsa Schiller in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. so
Mine was Shigo. Mine was Shigo. I don't have much room to judge.
So, look, that's... I accept that. That's fine, but come on, I don't know, man. Anyway, let's get into the issue. We have a guy that looks suspiciously like Kevin Smith at the start of this issue, like a lot like Kevin Smith.
Also, I swear this scene is adapted almost into Falcon and the Winter Soldier at some point. I think, vaguely, somewhere in the middle.
But not exactly. I know. Torres brings up conspiracy theories about what Steve is where Steve is, and they mention that he's on the moon. But they never mention because Steve is not canonically dead in the MCU yet. He's dead to me, but we don't know what happened to him post coming after he made the worst plot decision ever.
It's not a bad plot line. I just hate what they're about to do to it.
We don't have time to get into this anyway.
I can get into it. I just don't want to make this episode longer than it is. But
we don't have time for me to voice my opinions on this
episode. The great Avengers Endgame debate. I moderate. Just go at it.
Here's the thing.
I'm down. I'm so down.
I'm not gonna fight hard in defense of a Russo brothers movie. I just think it's a good movie. I don't care enough about a Russo brothers movie to debate it in defense of it.
See, the only Russo brothers movie I care enough to debate about is Winter Soldier. But
although no one's really going to dispute that that's a good movie,
right? They can have one
as a treat, as a fluke.
But let's see. We have Cat breaking into this shield helicarrier, or trying to at least. We have who's this guy being interrogated here? I forget. Oh, first of all, this is Xavier here. I forgot Charles Xavier is here.
Yeah,
I forgot
Crossbones being interrogated.
I have a question, and this is going to sound really ableist and bad. Why can Charles Xavier walk?
It's a very good question.
It's a very good question. Usually the answer is the dude. Usually the answer is the dude is so powerful that he can just do that.
Fair enough. No, I wrote down my 3 things that I know about Professor X in here. 1, mind reader. 2, in love with Magneto. It's complicated. And 3, wheelchair user.
Yeah.
Can I give you a fun number 4?
Please.
Can I give you in love with aliens?
That's true. So of those 3 points that you make, Kestrel, the first one's absolutely true. The second one is not true at all in the comics, and the third one is only half true. So that's that.
He's in love with Magneto. I've seen the frames. Seen the panels.
It's unfortunately not as prevalent in the comics as one might like to think.
Damn.
Yeah, it sucks. But anyway, we're interrogating this. Who is I forget who this guy is.
Crossbones.
That's Crossbones.
Oh, it's Crossbones. Thank you so much. It's so weird to see him without his costume. But
here's the thing: I don't imagine him as a blonde. Like, I mean, it makes sense. Nazi, Aryan, blonde. That makes it tracks, but it feels wrong. Like
he was also played by Frank Grillo in the MCU. I was gonna say it's Frank Grillo in the MCU.
Frank Grillo was like spot on casting, in my opinion. I picture Frank Grillo
spot on casting for what Crossbones should look like under the mask.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like how Samuel L. Jackson is what Nick Fury should look like in the comics.
Yes, exactly. Gotta say though, also rewatching Winter Soldier fairly recently, after having watched a bunch of all the DCU projects that have been coming out from James Gunn and Company, it's so weird seeing kind of babyface Frank Grillo. Like he's just not bearded enough in Winter Soldier. For my liking.
I saw right after Superman came out, someone took a still of like him when he's walking Clark to the super gulag in that movie, and somebody was like, "Mr. Superman, I don't want to alarm you, but there's a Hydra agent standing next to you."
Amazing. But anyway, we then getting back into this, we have Sin and various Hydra and AIM super villains taking out a bunch of Shield soldiers here.
Who's the Scaly?
The Scaly man, I forget his name. I
King Viper, I think. Here's the thing. Sin gets to reform the Serpent Squad with all new Serpent Squad members.
Mm-hmm.
There is
the Serpent Squad is so clearly a like 70s. I like to imagine this is in like either Luke Cage or Iron Fist or Power Man and Iron Fist. Like thing.
That kind of ridiculous.
Yes,
they're so goofy.
Like the cover of this issue also feels like an homage to an Iron Fist cover. I don't know why, but it kind of does.
That's interesting. For a guy that has never read Iron Fist.
And it looks kind of like a kung fu movie poster without the kung fu.
For a guy that's never seen a kung fu movie.
Seen a kung fu movie. I have seen posters. I have
seen. White man attempts to explain.
Right, I was gonna say. It doesn't remind me of any Iron Fist comics or kung fu movies as a guy that's read a lot of Iron Fist comics and watched a fair few kung fu movies. Personally,
it has the campy 70s feel. I'll give you that, but I don't get kung fu movie.
Yeah.
I think it's the red snake. In the way that it's stenciled. That's what's doing it in my brain, and I don't know why, guys. Don't know why.
Anyway, but yeah, we have Sam and Sharon then planning to try to stop Bucky from doing an assassination. They're working together for this. We have Faustus then, and still disguised as this SHIELD Psyche Val guy, still running his little experiments on other SHIELD agents. We have
so he can get Crossbones out of SHIELD.
Yes. Yeah. SHIELD custody. Anyway. Custody. Anyway. But yeah, we have Tony then being visited by a lawyer who has a letter for him, what is supposedly the final will and testament of Captain America. Bold choice of Cap to have the last person he ever wants to hear what he says be Tony Stark. But
Tony Stark only.
Yeah.
Also,
the letter does.
I know why. Here's the thing. I know why it had to be a different lawyer, because it would not make sense if it's Matt Murdock who gets this will to deliver to Tony Stark only.
Yeah.
But lampshading it doesn't help. It's so funny.
Yeah.
I do think it'd be really funny if Matt once again post Super Gulag had to go up to Tony fucking Stark and be like, he wanted me to give you this, I guess.
And legally, I have to do this.
Legally, and my Catholic guilt tells me I have to.
Yeah, and because I'm Matt and not Daredevil right now, I can't punch you in the face, but no, I really want to.
But we get another sequence of Bucky tearing through a bunch of AIM agents. We then have Sin and these Serpent Squad members attacking some SHIELD agents and stealing their clothing and disguising themselves and ending out the issue right there, taking us into Captain America number 29.
This is where Sam Wilson is on fucking fire.
I fucking love this cover. It's such a funny cover. It's literally just Sam Wilson on fire. It's so fucking funny. So good. So we open the issue with Sin and our Serpent Squad disguised as SHIELD agents, just killing a bunch of other SHIELD agents as SHIELD agents, trying to break Crossbones out of their custody. As Tony,
I missed this one thing from the last issue. Sorry, the one frame where Bucky is like, "For what? What's your job? Your task, cunty." He looks so. I'm sorry. Mike Perkins drew that for me specifically, so I wanted to point it out.
Amazing. But yeah, we have Crossbones being broken out of SHIELD custody. Sin and Crossbones being reunited, as Tony just kind of has to sit there and watch how he is fucked up in realizing that his entire organization was being infiltrated, both physically by Sin and the squad, and also on a mental level by Dr. Faustus as this Psyche Val therapist.
Can I just say? I'm sorry, we've had this talk in the group chat, but I need to bring it up here. Crossbones gets to go to the raft but fucking like Daredevil and all of them get to go to Super Gulag.
Yeah, surely we should keep the Super Gulag around exclusively for putting super villains in, particularly dangerous ones like Crossbones.
Truly, I am not pro Super Gulag. It's we're not gonna have Super Gitmo here, but also if we're gonna put somebody in Super Gitmo, I can't say I'll shit tears for the Nazi.
It's the terrible. I think Super Gulag is bad on all levels. But if we have to live in a world where Super Gulag exists and we are sending people to Super Gulag,
yeah, it's one of those surely there are a number of Marvel Comics villains that we could justify putting in Super Gulag. Like I'd put Thanos down there. I'd put Carnage down there. Like
Carnage.
Yeah,
Purple Man.
Yeah,
I still want to know what the Gulag looks like. I want to know what the interdimensional Super Gulag looks like, though, because if we're just throwing all of them into the interdimensional, that doesn't seem like a great idea because they'll get to interact and scheme, and I don't trust that. However,
that's how you get them to take over the Super Gulag.
Well, that's
however, if we're going with the pocket reality from true, but if we're going with the Super Gulag, Superman 2025, where everyone's in a little box, I can maybe get behind that.
Yeah, maybe. The little boxes are still very inhumane.
Yeah.
I don't support it, but I'm just saying.
But also, do people like Purple Man deserve rights? No. The answer is no, objectively. Period.
You say Purple Man and I can only hear you say Purple Man and I can only think of FNAF. You can't do this to me.
No, God, no. The Purple Man.
You are...
Put William Afton in the Super Gulag.
You can't, Jacob, you cannot say that Purple Man deserves rights, period. At all. You can't argue with this.
Is Purple Guy Thanos?
No, Purple Man. He's a character called Purple Man. Wait, I'm sorry, do you know Purple Man, Kestrel?
No, I don't.
They do. They are a very bad man, played by Dave Tennant in his scariest role.
Okay, I was sitting here. I'm like, why are we not using Thanos' name?
No. He's literally called Purple Man.
Purple Man.
And he's a manipulative, mind-controlling asshole that mostly uses his powers to abuse women.
Now, in the name's defense, this character was created by Stan Lee
in 1964.
That makes a lot more sense.
Yes, and then he was taken by Brian Michael Bendis and turned into probably one of my favorite Marvel villains ever. He's so good. Anyway.
He's in Jessica Jones, right?
Yes. Yep. He also is literally purple in the comics.
Yes, his skin is literally purple. Yeah, literally purple.
Yeah. I like this one's a criminally insane Purple Man.
Oh, that's the cover first appearance. Yep.
Yep.
Anyway. So we have Black Widow trying to find Bucky. God, is that where we're going to we got so off topic I forgot what was happening in the issue. Black Widow's trying to find Bucky.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Bucky meanwhile,
and that's just why the fuck does Tony want me to find this man when he knows he's gunning for him?
Yeah. And so Bucky, we catch up with Bucky continuing his quest to find Tony, and he
has to go back to Cronus, my baby.
Yeah. And then we go back into the mind of Red Skull and Luke, and the shared mind of them. I like this physical manifestation of the mind they share. It's hell. It's just hell. They're living in hell.
It's just hell.
Yeah.
Truly. I do love the mom said it's my turn with the Xbox that they have going on.
Yes, I can drive the body.
Mom said it's my turn to control the flesh suit.
Also, I've been reading your deepest, darkest secrets in your brain while I was asleep, Lucan. I've read your diary.
So funny, so good. But we then.
I also find I was like, can I just say on the imagery of the backgrounds? I know you said it's hell, but it's a very specific like. This is what the world would look like under these two men.
Oh,
like
yeah,
that's why it's hell. Which I love that's the depiction, and it's not like say, a biblical
actual hell.
I mean,
yeah. It's meant to be authoritarian. Yeah, it's good.
Yes.
But we then catch up with Sharon and Sam, tearing through some AIM agents. Sharon gets some PTSD by aiming a gun at somebody, begging for their life.
Sam catches on fire.
Sam catches on
agents have flamethrowers.
Yep, we get Sam on fire. It's not quite as funny as the cover, but it is still kind of funny.
Does Sam have some sort of healing factor in the comics? I'm just curious because like it looks like the only thing that is severely injured is his shirt.
I'm not sure.
Like he talks to Red Wing later, and he's like, "Yeah, I got burned," and I'm like, "Dude, you are not even wearing a bandage." The only thing that got damaged here was your shirt, which again, I don't have a complaint about. Good. Mike Perkins drew that for me. However,
he's just that good. But
good for him.
Not just the rule. Yeah. That's rule of fire safety.
Yeah. We then catch up with Bucky, who's going after Lucan, and threatening him, trying to find Red Skull, somewhat ironically. No, sorry. Wait, why is he interrogating Lucan? Wait, no.
Because Crossbones got out of prison. He wants to find the Nazi fuck.
Indeed.
I do love that Sam just gives piggyback rides to everyone who can't fly. That's such a fun thing. It's
like the Flashes in DC giving their friends super speed rides.
They carry them. It's nice. It's the humane thing.
They're real ones.
Yeah.
And Bucky Barnes, who knows he's walking into a trap? Who knows that a trap is going to be sprung? Figures out, oh wait. It's like if you want to find the Red Skull, now that is amusing, more so than you can even realize. What the hell does that mean? You have no idea what you're doing. Hands off the board. Is Crossbones Australian? I feel like he should be Australian.
I don't think he's Australian.
I just read him in Frank Grillo's voice. I can't do anything else.
Hands off the boss man sidekick. Do you see now?
Maybe we can imagine Frank Grillo having more to do with Crossbones if we imagine his voice for comics Crossbones. Issue ends.
Remember what they took from you.
I know. Issue ends with Bucky being surrounded, and it takes us into Captain America number 30. We have Tony trying to once again trying to handle the situation of the entirety of S.H.I.E.L.D. being compromised or killed essentially. We find
the original psychiatrist.
Mm-hmm. Diversity wins. The man is in the fridge this time.
Yes, literally. So good.
Here's the thing.
Okay, I saw you send that message in the group chat, and there were like three possible scenes you could have been referring to in this comic. And I thought
a lot of fridging of men in this thing.
Yes. I thought it was the next one, but it's not. You're referring to this one. Okay.
God. No, I have to. I wonder too. I'm sure this has happened in other places, but it was just what was on my brain. I wonder if the Russos got the idea of Zemo offing the psychiatrist and like dressing up as him in Winter Soldier Civil War from this. Not to give the Russo brothers any credit.
It's possible, actually.
No. You want to know who had that idea from this?
Feige?
My mortal enemy?
I was going to say Kevin Feige. Yeah, I was going to say Kevin Feige. It's probably Kevin Feige. Or the creature that lives in Kevin Feige.
My mortal enemy, Kevin Feige? Like the guy I will fight in the Denny's parking lot, Kevin Feige?
Now, who's your worst enemy? The Russo brothers or Feige?
Oh, God. I'm going to say Feige because he had more long-reaching issues. Really? However, I will fight the Russo brothers as well.
Okay. And who do you hate more, Joe or Anthony Russo?
I don't know enough about either of them to... Whichever one played gay one in Endgame. And then touted that they had a gay character.
I don't remember that. Oh, God.
What? Whichever heterosexual man decided that they were going to play the gay guy in Steve's support group.
God, amazing. Anyway, so
it somehow felt more homophobic. Anyway,
Bucky begins trying to fight off Crossbones and Sin. I like that Lucan / Red Skull puts on his Red Skull mask to be more Red Skull in this moment.
He's got to let Bucky know that he actually is the Red Skull, because it's so goddamn funny that you kind of forget that Lucan and Red Skull being the same person was a twist of dramatic irony for us that is only being filled for other characters now.
Yes. Yeah.
So far
it's been like
down
this for a long time too. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so
if it wasn't for the fact that we have been talking about this for over 2 hours, I'd be like, masterful gambit, sir. But like this, I'm like, right. It is a twist for everybody else.
Yes. Yeah.
Brubaker was playing the long con.
I would love to see Ed Brubaker's whiteboard of who knows what and the Venn diagram.
So much to keep track of. Oh God, yeah.
He looked like the Pepe Sylvia meme the entire time he was doing this.
Literally. Bucky is then knocked out, taken in by Skull and his crew. We have.
So can I just say, I don't think we've said it enough. Mike Perkins and Steve Epting, who are they're doing the co-art on these last 5 issues. I fucking love their action, man. Like we have.
They do such good action.
Yes, it's like yes. Panels made specifically for me in terms of attractiveness. Yes. That's all well and good with the sweet dynamic action in a time where comics had a very specific style that I don't always like. It's chef's kiss.
But we have Sam and Nat catching back up. They are.
I just have in my notes at some point it says Red Skull. Mom said it's my turn to menace the Winter Soldier.
It's literally that moment where he just puts on the mask and he's like, "Cool, I've had enough of this. I need to talk to this man again." Face.
Also,
this keeps liking to
comes in, right? Yeah, this is where Sputnik comes in. Where Bucky falls unconscious when he hears the word Sputnik, which I have some questions. Because, like, my thing, I'm sitting here, I'm like, is it just, like, specifically that word? Or, like, was Bucky taking a real big risk by going to the Smithsonian? To just walk through the air and space exhibit.
Oh, God. Does it have to be with a German or Russian accent? Does it?
That's a very good question. Is it a tone thing? Like, if saying, in X year, the Russians launched Nick 1 as one of the first spacecrafts into our atmosphere.
Like, would that still set him off? Would that knock him? Would that knock him out? I don't know.
Was he taking a huge risk going into the Smithsonian? Like,
probably
when he was reading to catch up on history that he missed for like 80 years or whatever.
Yeah.
If he read about Sputnik, did he just clonk out for like an hour? How long does this last?
Oh my God.
I imagine it at least has to be verbal, so like maybe just reading the word wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
But like
anyway,
also, so Red Skull keeps grabbing his lapels and it annoys me, and I don't know why.
Very first Doctor of him. So anyway, Sam and Nat catch
wrong. Sam does wear a bandage. However,
he does.
It looks to be just purely there for aesthetics.
He's a little hurt. Sam and Nat catch up.
The burn seems to be across his chest and around one shoulder?
But just around like his lower bicep.
Yeah.
That too. Wait, hang on. No, those aren't connected. That's a separate bandage. Okay.
Oh, Red Wing, my beloved, he's here.
He's here.
We love him. We truly
I love Red Wing.
Another thing that I kind of get, it's not so much as like white Nick Fury, it's the right, he talks to birds.
Yeah. Anyway,
There's still time for Marvel to retcon this in the MCU. They could have him, like, surprise mutant or touch the Terrigen Mists or something. He could still talk to birds.
Or do the comic thing and just never explain it.
Let Anthony Mackie have a conversation with a house sparrow. The man graduated from Juilliard. He'd kill it.
After this scene, then, we have Sharon making a horrifying discovery, and that is that she's pregnant with, presumably, I guess the only option would be Steve Rogers' child. And that all happens on one page, one horrifying page. We then have...
You know what I love? Tony... She was kind of light on dialogue outside of the scenes with, like, Red Skull, because he's the villain. The villain's...
Yeah.
Of course the villain's got to do an evil monologue. Monologue. Yeah, monologue.
Yeah.
Like... Yeah. Just the sheer emotions, and then like immediately leading into Ed Brubaker, you're making me feel bad for Tony Stark. Tony's just like
it's
fuck.
Yeah. It's a great scene. He reads the note that Steve left for him. I like that we don't get the complete note, at least right now. And then
it's a computer, and it's like Tony has to look at the death of Steve Rogers.
Mm-hmm.
And shit clicks for him, and we beautifully transition the same footage being played to a poor tortured Bucky Barnes.
My baby. He's just always having the worst Tuesday, and I feel so bad for him.
So true. Faustus is
hey, at least this time they didn't take away his arm. At least this time.
Yeah.
They didn't take away his arm.
True.
Yeah, I mean he only has one more to lose anyway. Faustus is torturing and mentally conditioning him, or trying to at least. And then we cut back to Sharon, who is just having the worst couple of days. Is taking a long, probably cold shower after the hell that she has been through.
He realizes Steve knew that she killed him, like
and still
they're in love. It's so nice. But we have Tony then once again finishing connecting those dots. Then
I will say, thank God Brubaker's like, okay, Tony's not a complete idiot. He is smart enough to be like, oh, she's mind controlled. Like, she's mind controlled. She's on her own volition, because why would she?
Sam and Nat rush to the apartment to realize that she is gone. She's missing because Faustus has controlled her again. We have Tony suiting up. We have Sharon arriving back in her apartment.
In my notes, I just have, oh, look who's gonna finally get off his ass and do something besides staring at screens.
Hey, he has a very important job. He's director of S.H.I.E.L.D. What do you think he does? Nothing? If the comic book Iron Man director of S.H.I.E.L.D. If the comic book Iron Man director of S.H.I.E.L.D. is anything to go by, the answer is yes. But Sharon arrives back
not just before Civil War. It was a couple of years, but because those 6 issues took like 3 years to come out of like establishing Extremis as a thing, and they don't want to explore it nearly as much as they really should. It annoys me.
And then we have Sharon coming back, murking Sam and Nat, just shooting them straight up. And then this great end of issue here moment where we see just the very end of Steve's letter to Tony, and I love this line here. Talking about Bucky here. Don't let Bucky drift back into anger and confusion. He has a chance at a new life. Help him find his way. Save him for me. And as for Captain America, the part of it that is bigger than me, that's always been bigger than me. Don't let it die, Tony. America needs a captain, maybe now more than ever. Don't let that dream die. Yours, Steve Rogers. It's so good. Love that line.
So love just the timing of Tony trying to tell, like Tony literally messaging Nat and Sam. It's like, change the plans. You get out of bang bang. Like, well,
yep.
Shit.
Oh yeah.
I will say, in reading the comics, I understand why people ship Steve and Tony now. They do have a sort of doomed Yowie quality to them.
God. Oh God. Yeah. Yeah, they do.
I should say, for our listeners,
I get it.
all of that was in one book.
Yes,
Joey and I are now...
Okay, so this first epic that we were reading from today was Death of the Dream. It includes the back half of Red Menace and all of what we covered up to this point. We're now going into the next epic, The Burden of Dreams, which is most of which is the rest of this, is the rest of the Death of Captain America, and then like the last couple issues are the next volume of
Okay, you say the next couple of issues.
It's like the last 6 or 7,
like
I think.
6? 6.
6, I think it's 6, yeah.
It's 31 through 36.
Yeah.
Wait.
No. It's 43. The stuff in this that we aren't covering is 43 through 48. We're not covering it this time. We will be covering it next time we come back to Captain America. We do have to buy some time because we're kind of waiting for. We want to wait for the. We kind of want to wait for the fourth.
Okay, well that's not entirely true because the last 6 issues are a single trade that we would be covering next time. So
okay, we're fine. We still want to have a little bit of time for the 4th epic to come out, so we can get back to this more than just doing one tiny story.
You know what's funny is I've always made this the schedule for this show not aware at all of the Epic Collection releases and like when they're coming out or what order they're coming out in. It just kind of keeps working out that there is enough.
You've just gotten really fucking lucky, and one of these
there's just always enough to cover at any given time. But I have the entire run in digital trades, if nothing else. So. All right, Captain America number 31. I just use a
lot to read comics online and Hoopla.
Only 12 issues to go, my friends. Good God. All right. Oh, God.
Don't look at the timestamp. Don't look at
I'm looking at the time I have to be up in the morning, is what I'm doing.
Hey, it's only 9 o'clock.
It's 10 o'clock.
I forgot.
It's...
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
I forgot we're in different time zones. Oh no.
Yep.
Oh no.
All right, let's begin this. So Sharon's kind of in a bad place. She's not doing well. She has shot her friends, has been brainwashed by a Nazi, and is pregnant with her dead lover's baby.
Yes.
It's a bad time to be Sharon
baby.
Carter.
Her dead lover's baby that the Red Skull wants. Like,
yes, it is a bad time to be Sharon Carter.
Yeah, a really bad time.
Again, having the worst Tuesday of her life.
And Bucky Barnes also having the worst Tuesday of his life.
Tuesday of his life. Well, mainly I mean, I feel like Bucky has like multiple worst Tuesdays of his life. I think this one's like top 5.
Top 5? Top 5? Well, this is how he's being tortured into trying to believe that his best friend in the whole wide world was a Nazi. Like,
yeah, okay. Top 3.
Which Marvel Comics would never try to make the audience think Captain America, Steve Rogers, was a Nazi. That would never, ever.
No, literally,
happen.
I have in my notes. Can't believe Brubaker predicted Hydra Cap like 2 decades before.
Oh god. But yeah, so we have torturing Bucky, Kestrel's favorite pastime, and we then catch up with Sam.
I can't even refute because you're right. I saw there's a post I put on my Tumblr recently. It's like you can always tell how much a fanfiction writer loves a character by how much mental anguish they put them through, and I'm like, I'm in this picture and I don't like it.
Yeah.
Nobody look at my Google Docs.
But we then catch up with Sam and Nat after being shot. Turns out they're not dead, actually. Talking to Tony, regrouping after realizing that Sharon is the one that delivered the final killing blows to Steve Rogers, and that she's definitely under some sort of mind control. Have Red Skull addressing his Nazi horde because he's Red Skull. He sucks.
I literally put in here Red Skull's speech is how I imagine Trump and Kristi Noem address ICE.
Yeah.
Can I also say? Can I say that it's fascinating that Tony Stark is much to be like, hey, why aren't you two dead? Like, if she wanted to, she could have killed you both. Like, she is very good. I like that Tony Stark is an intelligent man. It could have been so easy for Brubaker to like make him an idiot and therefore make him a lot less interesting of a character. Like,
we could have had an idiot plot, and I thank God that he didn't do that.
Yeah. We get another scene then of Evil Cap as he goes on a rampage, as Bucky is still being mentally tortured by Faustus. We get an alternate version of Bucky's death, or no, I guess alternate version of Bucky's death.
Yeah, no, it's Bucky's
also,
death.
I find it fascinating that Faustus uses so. If it isn't obvious, Ed Brubaker is also trying to say a lot of things about America. Like, there's a reason he has our evil Steve say the only good kraut is a dead kraut, which is a genocidal statement of American propaganda, not for World War II, but for about approximately, I think, a little over 100 years earlier, 130-ish. I'm not great with dates. Towards that was the good old Manifest Destiny.
World War I?
Trail of Tears and Native Americans.
Yeah, no, I'm caught up now.
Yeah, only good.
I was still thinking German. Okay.
No, it's American. Yeah.
So, still mentally torturing Bucky with reminders of his past. How he's reconditioned. I like
forcing him to follow orders, be a good little soldier boy, basically. Do the Nuremberg defense. Like,
yep. Which I mean is poignant in this moment. Bucky's still being conditioned. We see Sharon here. Sharon who comes in after Bucky is released from his restraints. She
as a sexy nurse, because of course they would make her dress up as a sexy nurse. Also, I love this whole one-page spread. I know we're a little past it. Like, I got notes, man, and I'm trying to get
all the different Bucky heads. Yeah,
the Bucky faces, and like sort of the Red Skull is this like specter of death.
Bucky is ordered to kill Sharon. We end on this cliffhanger of him aiming this gun and firing at Sharon, and that takes us into Captain America number 32. Probably my personal favorite cover of this comic. I really, really love this one. Just a great.
Honestly,
I think it's such a great composition of a cover. It's just really well done.
It's hard to say. I don't think this. The only issues that we're covering today that don't have stellar covers are quite literally the Civil War tie-ins because of the dumb composition decision.
And the art is good. It's just being obscured and
it is being obscured. Yeah. My personal favorite is actually 41, which is used as the cover of the complete collection and of this epic.
Yeah. It is a banger.
Loves it. My notes say for this one, we open with James Bond gambit, basically. Yeah. Like, it's you see, it's like, Mr. Bonds, you see, we put blanks in the gun to prove that you weren't brainwashed. Well, Dr. Faustus, you see, I'm Scottish now, and also I knew you put blanks. It's all part of my cunning spy plan.
Jacob.
I do have in my notes, Bucky, don't make me agree with the Nazi here, but like, you really should have tried to shoot Sharon. I'm not saying it would have been a good plan, but it would have been a better plan.
Yeah.
It might have worked.
It's time to.
He might have been able to keep up the ruse like a little bit longer, you know, and maybe he wouldn't have gotten his face stomped in, quite literally.
We then Bucky being taken back to get reconditioned again. We start following Sam and Nat trying to find Bucky and go after Faustus. It takes them into the sewer. Tony is,
and I feel like Ed Brubaker's mad that people say Sam Wilson can talk to birds. He cannot talk to birds. He can telepathically and empathically see what they see and feel their emotions.
Aquaman moment.
He talks to birds. It's just so much funnier to say that he talks to birds.
And I think that is accurate. And Aquaman also talks to fish, so I don't care what anyone says. It's great.
Also, he does indeed speak verbally to Redwing. I'm just saying.
To the bird, yes! It is so...
He does. He does very specifically talk to the bird.
Yeah. Can I also say, it's so fascinating the tone of this, and like, this is a heavy story. Mm-hmm. But it never quite loses hope. Like, it says, we're doing, the death of the dream, the burden of dreams, and then the man who sold America. These are heavy story titles. But Brubaker really does a good job of, like, always just putting in that one little bit of levity, that one little bit of hope that,
Brubaker understands at its core that he's still just writing a superhero comic. He's writing a action adventure book at its core. Like, he has to keep it at that tone, but also he's still doing a lot. He's saying a lot. He's keeping it highly political, but still engaging. It's very fast paced. It's well done. Tony, meanwhile, is trying to break down how Sharon was brainwashed, and also finding out that she is pregnant, and trying to figure out, like what Red Skull could want with her. Meanwhile, Sam and Nat have made their way closer into Hydra headquarters, and are continuing their journey towards Bucky. Bucky still captured, being stuck in solitary confinement. We had a great fight scene then of Sam and Nat working their way through these soldiers, trying to find him.
Now we at one of many near misses. One of many near misses of we're going to take down this Hydra base and actually get our villains. And Odrat, they just got away. Like,
it
happens.
Yeah,
it becomes an interesting formula.
Maybe we could just say that they found them, they caught them, they saved the day, and this episode's over now. It doesn't need to be any longer.
And everybody went to bed.
Yeah.
I'm very, very sorry. I'm very, very sorry, Joey. But we do have. Do you want to take a power nap in the corner, Cass, and I can cover the last couple of issues?
That's gonna make this episode. That's gonna make this episode at least 3 hours longer. I need to be here to rate you guys.
I was about to say, Joey's gonna come back and we'll have covered exactly one issue and not even all of it.
exactly. So, Bucky then begins working his own way out of his confinement, fighting some soldiers himself.
Still tied up. My boy cannot use his arms.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
He's that bitch. He's that bitch.
He's strong.
Also, I don't know what it's in reference to, but I have just yet another Alka-ass acronym in my notes, and I need to know which one it is.
Is it the RAR?
Raid.
Raid.
The Advanced Ideas in Destruction. It's yet another organization without a cool acronym ass name, and I love it.
Yeah. But then
what's the other Phineason for like acronym? Is it lemons? Something with lemons.
Every villain is lemons.
Yes. Something like that.
That's SpongeBob, yeah.
I was gonna say, is that SpongeBob? Yeah.
That's SpongeBob.
Yeah. Anyway, but we have Sharon then trying to make her escape, still being reeled in by Faustus, as she has to knock out Bucky again.
It's not lemon. It's Love Muffin. It's Love Muffin.
Love Muffin. Yes.
What's that one?
The League of Villainous Evildoers, maniacally united for frightening investments in naughtiness.
All right then. I've never heard that before.
God, I genuinely love Phineas and Ferb. It's such a good show.
I've not watched it in so long.
They just made a new season of it, and I started watching it the other day, and it's actually pretty good.
Cool. Sharon has been taking
a little bit more into like Gen Z humor than I'd like, but also its target audience is Gen Z, so I can't be too mad.
Yeah. Sharon is taken by Faustus. They make their escape. Sharon seems to try to break free for a second and is unable to.
But told to kill Bucky and get rid of Falcon. That's like kill him. It's like, well, I'll just open the hatch and send Bucky down without a parachute.
Technically fulfilling her mission. Like one could see that as interpreting the orders that way. That's fine.
It's the best kind of correct. It is the best kind of correct. Technically correct.
Bucky is set free from this airplane and caught by Falcon, who is able to save our boy. Sharon is taken away by Faust, and we end the issue with Sam and Annette having successfully saved Bucky, but also placing him under arrest because I guess that's something we should do.
Honestly, this one is just like a. I think this one is a. We just needed a cliffhanger because we
just needed something. Yeah. It could so just as easily have been like, oh, we have him now. What do we do with him? Like that could have been like the end of the issue, But anyway, Captain America number 33.
Free my man. He did all of it, but I don't care.
We are in the final 10 issues. Good God! All right.
Oh,
here we go.
Look at the timestamp. We in our recording have just passed 3 hours, but I don't think the episode has quite hit the 3 hour mark yet.
Extras
with one shot.
Is cutting at least like 20 minutes from that. So, yeah.
And we did take like the potty break, so
we did have to take a break.
Yes. Play the game of can you find the cuts in the episode? And that doesn't count for the people that are in the recording server that this is happening in, because people that listen to this show in the recording, what cuts need to be made, but also you have to adjust that for extras timing. So there's that.
So anyway. Yes.
All right. So taking us into we have Red Skull and Faustus regrouping, and Bucky being brought in.
These bitches be fighting.
They took his arm.
They did. Did you know his arm could fly though?
No,
I did not until it started punching people.
And then it started flying off.
Off
its like confinement thing, and it starts punching people. Just the arm, it flies off of there, and then just starts crawling its way out of the place and fighting its way back to Bucky. And it's very funny. It's a funny.
My note here is they also stole his arm.
My boy.
I have this note. They stole his arm, which feels incredibly ableist. So this is justified.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, I do feel it important to say, when Nat says, "What on earth are we going to do with you?" and then the words, it translates to "my dear" from Russian. It's important to me. It's important to me that you all know this.
No, I like it. But yeah, we have.
You do not suffer the straight ships lightly, so when you find them like this, you kind of got to latch on.
This is the one parenthesis 1 MF pairing that I'm okay with. 2. Gambit and Rogue are also right there.
There are plenty of great ones out there. Come on, I like Jacob. We need to get Kestrel into Batcat somehow.
This is true. We could give them a third.
Just the best ship. Period.
And I could probably give them a fourth with Dick and Corey. Dick and Corey,
is Dick and Corey great? I do also enjoy some Dick and Babs as well. I
don't know if they'll like Dick and Babs, as we are talking over them as if they're not in the call right now. That's why I said Dick and Corey.
I was about to say I'm right here.
Yes. We're just plotting your I don't want to say downfall, because it's not a downfall.
No. We're suggesting good things. It can't be a downfall.
I already have a friend who's trying to like aggressively rip me to the DC side. So, I mean,
DC's great. DC is just in general significantly better. So you have a much better time over there.
I don't dislike DC. However, my boy is a Marvel character.
Well, you can find
Lorbo
other
from my
boys
shows is the Marvel character.
You can find other boys.
I know,
in DC.
but consider
you would be a great Jason Todd stan. You really would.
Like, can I offer you one Jason Todd in these trying times?
There is, if you make a Venn diagram of like Marvel and DC fans who are like Bucky stans and Jason Todd stans, it's just a circle. Fun fact, like on Tumblr and stuff.
It's true.
It's
Absolutely.
Just the one that they're always trying to sell me on is
they're not the same character, but they are insanely similar.
The one that my friend is always saying, they're like
at the same time.
My friend's always saying that I'd get some mileage out of Roy Harper as well.
Oh yeah. I mean, fucking Red Hood Outlaws is right there. I mean, God.
Now that is a wet cat of a man.
That is, yeah. It is true.
But consider Bucky. True. I was explaining this to somebody the other day. I'm like, Bucky is my favorite character in any piece of media ever. Parenthesis for better or worse.
God, I can see you just like getting tossed into the run that is Red Hood Arsenal and just falling in love with that bromance. They're so good together. Yeah.
I don't dislike DC. I have my things I like.
Well, I'll
Batman.
I will find you a great DC episode to guest on, and we'll get you to read some great DC comics.
Yes.
I will say Batman Gotham by Gaslight is a thing made specifically for me. At least the animated. I haven't read the comics yet. I do have that compendium though.
But I have seen the film, and the film was great. I do enjoy that.
The film was made specifically for me.
As much as I love getting off the rails,
they said
that I have
Batman,
contributed to
and
this.
I said absolutely.
Yeah, we gotta stop. Tony is made aware of Bucky trying to escape. He suits up in his Iron Man armor, and God, this is so nice. Look at the rest of this issue. It's just a fight scene. It's just Tony and Bucky fighting. Oh, that's it.
Bucky punches
so many pages. It's
punches
them fighting. It's gorgeous.
No wait, you can't go past Tony. Bucky punches Tony in the iron balls, and it's important to me.
Hey, Kes, I just want to remind you real quick. He is symbiotically bonded with the suit, so like the suit is part of him.
True.
He felt that punch.
Oh, so he felt
every possible way.
Felt that.
Yeah,
like
oh yeah,
like
metal on metal, metal on metal.
It makes it even better. I didn't know that. I thought that was just Bucky getting his rage out. I didn't know Tony could actually feel it.
Oh yeah. Tony and Bucky eventually decide to stop fighting because they have a great idea, or rather, Tony has a great idea because of Steve's letter. Basically, the idea is, surprise, surprise, Bucky Barnes is going to become the new Captain America, and that's the rest of the issue. Is them coming to this decision, and eventually getting Bucky prepared for the job, the mission. And my God, look at that next cover for Captain America number 34. Doesn't he look so nice? Any strong thoughts on the Bucky Barnes Captain America suit?
Oh, I do. I like it. I do like it a lot.
What's kind of fascinating is it's redesigned in such a way that you can almost trick yourself if you didn't know that Steve was dead at this point. If you like say you saw the Epic Collection on the shelf and were like, and you hadn't read the other epics, you could trick yourself into thinking, is that Steve? Did they just redesign Steve? Which is really nice. But it's also very Bucky. Like,
to be fair, it's also very funny that you're holding up the epic right now that has the cover on the back of the two Captain Americas fighting.
I do really like it. I do also. It's kind of, looking at it right now, I just realized this. It's got kind of like a Captain America ripping through the Winter Soldier kind of thing going on, because it's got the all black like the Winter Soldier has, and I really like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and I feel like the flag design is specifically a tribute to the original Shield being
totally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, so
I
on to
actually
Captain America
have
number
this
34.
I have this Marvel Legends action figure of Bucky as Cap.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, if I room to, if we get done at like a reasonable time, I'll send a picture in the group chat.
Ha 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 ha. Le funny. But
I should say, our longest episode currently is episode 50, that runs 3 hours and 34 minutes.
I'm really hoping we don't go longer than that. Like, desperately hoping for that.
That's a beautiful dream, Joey. I don't think that's going to happen.
I think I have a dream, and we're recording this on MLK Day, and I would like that dream to be fulfilled.
Letting you,
Joey, no.
Look, Joey, yes. See, make this under 334 for MLK. Come on, guys.
You can't just say things like that.
This is the dream. This is the dream they're talking about in the cover. It's.
Is this any worse than what?
What's
this? It's any worse than what conservatives do with MLK's "I Have a Dream" speech? Maybe.
I mean, hey, maybe. All right. We do also start a nice trend that's going to make this really easy to recap for the podcast purposes of this thing that keeps happening through these last couple issues of newsreels that are just literally recapping the story so far. It's nice because I really don't have to talk about them. It's a news broadcast.
I will say they are genuinely fantastic, and I actually do have a note. We started this book and it was 2006. It is now 2008. The housing market has crashed. George W. Bush has somehow just kept making worse and worse decisions since elected the first time and re-elected the second, and then let the housing mortgage crisis crash. Interestingly, I think that we're still early enough. I don't know if Obama is the candidate yet,
Jacob is well versed on conservative political careers, but when it comes to Democratic presidents like Obama, he really doesn't know his shit because all Jacob really cares about is Republicans because he loves them just so much.
Can't stop laughing, Joey. This is bad. No. So, right. My point is, I'm not like. I don't think about the election. Definitely hasn't happened by the time I want to say this finishes in like September, so 2 months before the election. So I don't I imagine Brubaker isn't writing when the DNC hasn't happened when Brubaker's writing the scripts to these. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Because honestly, Obama's absence, reading from a retrospective perspective, perspective of we all live in a world where Obama.
That was just funny. That just sounded funny. That's all.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mouthful, honestly. His absence is kind of fascinating because Brubaker has been so political and this trying to grab George W. Bush by the balls because he hates the man for good fucking reason.
I think he should get to punch George W. Bush in the face. That's my thoughts and feelings on it.
And can you do it with a shoe?
With a shoe, yes.
Okay.
And he doesn't get to duck this time.
Oh, just showing that. Yeah.
Oh no! I know this. Yes.
You made the face wait, why with a shoe?
No. I was reacting to more of the comments before the shoe thing. Anyway, so we have Bucky and Nat preparing for Bucky's first time out as Cap.
Fantastic character sequence. That's it's the first time in this book that it feels quiet. If that makes any sense,
Yeah, and this is all right before coming out with a bang with this wonderful full page of the full costume reveal within the book itself of Bucky throwing the shield at these AIM soldiers. It's really cool. Great stuff. Big fight
my
sequence.
Little baby off to destroy people.
It's gorgeous.
And I will say, sequence, I do love in sort of the conversation that because there are protesters, Brubaker is outright calling out how protests become violent, how it is the cops who do that shit, and that Bucky is not going to go and attack protesters. He is like, it's very much laying down that spirit of America, where you are allowed to protest and you need to protest and fight for your rights because the government, is very corruptible. We are moving to a point where a big plot coming forward is the Red Skull manufacturing a third-party candidate to try to become the president, to try to have a secret Nazi in the office. I don't think Brubaker realized how dumb American people were going to get, which is, fair. Hindsight's 2020, but it's there.
Yeah.
Remember in 2020, remember in 2008 when it had to be a secret Nazi?
Crazy. But all the while we're following Tony.
Anyway,
importantly, we're following that apparently Lucan is dead, and there's another guy that's taking over the Cronus Corporation in his place. One of Vladimir Morovin, who Tony believes doesn't really exist. We are also following Red Skull back. His little cat fights with Arzola and Lucan.
It makes me feel bad that Director Field has Tony doing nothing, because in this he is literally just like, hey, Mr. Government Liaison Man, you suck, you fucking suck. You are just going to be letting capitalists and Nazis take over the country, even though I am a capitalist.
Thankfully not a Nazi, though.
Do something.
Yeah.
Thankfully not a Nazi.
Tony Stark is a good capitalist. I guess. I do really love,
I don't even think Ed Brubaker
later in the fight. Yeah,
but
I don't think Brubaker proposes Tony Stark as a good capitalist. It's just a less bad.
I wasn't proposing him as a good capitalist either, Jacob. I was joking. I do really love in the Bucky fight scene where he bounces the shield off a bunch of things and then goes, I did that on purpose, as it's like backhanding an AIM agent. It's very fun to me.
Yeah.
I love the shield. I love the physics of the shield.
It makes no sense, but it's so much fun.
it also looks so fun to draw. It looks so fun to draw.
We take down these AIM soldiers. Meanwhile, we're following this protest outside that Tony is watching. And we're building up this.
Take bullets to these.
Yep.
It's so wild to read like stuff that came out in 2008 as somebody who was 7 when all of this was happening. I don't know. It's just weird to look back on it because when you're 7, you're not really thinking about this.
Yeah. We're also this horrible buildup of like slowly realizing that Lucan and Red Skull like have people inside S.H.I.E.L.D. working for them, and like we have these S.H.I.E.L.D. agents opening fire on these
and inside the government.
Yeah, like this. It is this horrifying cliffhanger that I had forgotten about on reread, and like literally had my jaw on the floor because it's just one of those striking moments that really hits.
It's also incredibly striking with the days that I was reading this issue specifically. It was happening in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Yep.
I'm like,
I made the exact same thing. I read this, I think, like 2 days after that happened.
Yeah. Captain America is
I hate
fun,
living
right?
through historical events. Yes, it is.
I love escapist fiction.
Captain America, truly escapism. The epitome of escapism.
Ed Brubaker's Captain America specifically.
Yeah. So, Captain America number 35. Hopping into this, we have Falcon. What's he doing here? I don't even know what he's doing here.
This is an abandoned rehab clinic that Faustus was using at some point as a base. We are
also
the terrible problem from now till the end of this. We are just following trying to get on the trail of Hydra, while Tony is basically disgraced. Like he.
Also, I love this cover. Sorry.
Oh yeah, great cover.
No,
great
yes,
cover.
just got amazing cover. Who does the covers? Because it's not. Is it Epting?
I think it's Steve Epting.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Wait, which issue number are we on? 35.
35.
It is Epting. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. So Steve. So because 37 is the late great Butch Geist doing a cover 2 issues from now. But Tony's. My point is, Tony is stuck in this position of, I'm still director of S.H.I.E.L.D., but I'm kind of disgraced.
Yeah.
Probably,
and he's also not supposed to be associated at all with the new Captain America. So
yeah. Well, it's probably also because it's like
Brubaker
probably wanted to rip the title from Tony, but like it's like, well, if you're gonna do that, you got to do that in the Iron Man book, and you're not on Iron Man, so you can't do that.
Yeah.
But we do have the beginning of this sort of background. What starts as a background plot here of when Senator Gordon Wright beginning to gain a certain level of popularity among the people, and setting up this idea that like this guy is working directly for Faustus and Red Skull.
Specifically, what he is proposing and pushing through, he is currently a senator, is that since a large number of our National Guard are overseas, I've authorized a temporary contract with Kane Meyer Securities to keep our city safe, outsourcing essentially like the protection of American citizens to a private firm, a private firm, explicitly as discovered by Tony and S.H.I.E.L.D., a front for Kronos Corporation and therefore the Red Skull. Incredibly relevant then. Sadly, even more relevant now. Just literally selling the United States of America for parts. So some failed businessmen can get more money.
Yeah.
I literally have in my notes, I'm like, it says like $5 Kane Meyer is a company owned by Kronos. The very next bullet point. Called it.
Amazing.
I felt pretty smart, good. Not gonna lie.
But we then are following Bucky as he goes through the streets the day after the horrible scene at this protest. He is.
I love that even at that's still going on, you still have people trying to help. You still have people handing out water and handing out supplies because community.
Yep.
It's almost like community organizing is the real way to defeat fascism.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or at least part of it.
There is sadly, Brubaker loves community, but also the water bottles are Rocky Water, a division of Kronos International.
Yeah.
They're putting chemicals in the water supply to make the frickin' protesters murderous.
Yeah. But we then start following up with the Kronos Corporation. This supposed new head of the corporation. Of course, Lucan and Red Skull are still behind it. Still following the protests outside.
So I have this note. So if Lucan is Red Skull's puppet, does that make this guy Red Skull's puppet's puppet? like puppets all the way down.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
We then follow
puppet.
We follow more of these protests outside. Things begin to descend into chaos as Bucky then suits up as Cap to head into the fray and try to hopefully de-escalate the situation. This is, of course, before he throws a sleeping gas bomb into the crowd, which I guess does work.
Yeah, well, because the whole idea is also the crowd has been drugged with like drugs that make you riot, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I do also like the put it down or I will shoot you in the face that he yells at one of the Kane Meyer people. I'm like, Bucky, my guy. This is what I mean when I say he's so bad at it. He's doing his best, but also he's trying so hard and I love him for that, however.
Yeah. But continuing to take on these government agents that are going after these protesters. We get this great fight scene then, as we also are following Red Skull and Faustus through all this. Captain America then Captain America / Bucky then continues to chase after one of these who's he going after here? The oh my god, what's his name? Who is this guy? I forget. The old guy
that's going after Senator Wright.
That's right. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Isn't there? Yeah. He chasing after him. Cap is then put face to face with Sin and our Serpent Squad. And then the issue actually ends with Sharon cracking up, drugged after being drugged, and is face to face now with Arnim Zola, who. How do we feel about Sharon Carter at this point in the story?
This is where I was getting a little tired.
Yeah.
I Brubaker wasn't quite as clear as he could be that she was hiding the pregnancy. Like
yeah,
I thought they knew. I thought it was like a potential part of their plan, of their evil plan. Like, I'll say this. In terms of violence against women, it doesn't get nearly as bad as it could.
Yeah. Although, my God, the resolution to the pregnancy plot is insane.
Yeah. They didn't go the Chuck Dixon, Stephanie Brown route, which I respect.
Yeah. This does lead us, though, into...
They didn't have her go on a weird pro-life rant and then put her baby up for adoption, so...
Yeah.
So I honestly, I think, like, my one complaint of the story that stops it from being a 10 out of 10 is literally just that Sharon needs her agency back sooner than she gets it. Like,
yeah.
And I hate to say it, there are ways you could write that story and still make it just as effective, because it's not just Sharon that Sam and Bucky are trying to save. They're also just trying to stop the Red Skull. Like, yeah, like Sharon. To
quote John Mulaney, you gotta stop the Nazis.
But yeah, yes.
I only partially apologize.
This brings us into Captain America number 36, though. That begins with a big old fight scene with Sin and Bucky.
I have in my notes here. He ends the last issue where he's like, "Nothing I can't handle." We open on Bucky openly getting his ass kicked.
Yeah. Oh, very openly.
With the beautiful narration box. Okay, maybe I was a little overconfident. Yeah.
I love him so much.
4 supervillains isn't exactly nothing.
Then shortly after, joined by a fifth with Crossbones.
To be fair, subtracting Sin and Crossbones, it's really kind of a who's not of supervillains, but you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Crossbones joins in. We get a great fight between them. We see more of Red Skull and Faustus doing their little plotting with the protesters behind the scenes. More fight. Let's see. Senator Wright is doing okay, I guess. Bucky is eventually tossed out of a building.
He's a little worried. He's a little worried that that plan isn't going to work. The Nazi plan that he is 100% totally in for of his own free will. Like, let's just keep a pin in that.
Yep. Bucky is tossed out of a building. He's found by Nat, who they then go up to find. Crossbones has multiple bullet holes in him, but is apparently not dead.
He's just that
he's
bitch.
Out for the count. He is just that bitch. Absolutely.
I do like the part where Nat comes to go get Bucky, and Bucky's like, I said I had this, and she's like, it didn't impress me the first time you said it either.
Sid and the rest of them escape.
Like, damn, Natalia, you took your sweet time getting here. Sorry, I had to hijack the car. Like,
I love them so much.
Sid and the rest of them escape. Bucky then goes to try to
also
address...
took a bullet. Like, Sid has been shot in the shoulder.
But I mean, she's a different kind of bitch than Crossbones. She can at least get up and keep going. But yeah, Bucky then gets up. Yeah, of course. Bucky then tries to get up to address the protesters. I like this is an important scene. I think because we get to see like him try to like truly take on Steve's place as like like someone that could actually try to broker peace here in this moment, and it just flat out doesn't work. He's trying
so hard.
He's actively yelled at and told like Captain America he can't do anything about it. And he has to just kind of walk away. Like there's this really sad panel of him just like walking away from them with his head down. It's like, well, okay, I guess that's it.
He looks so sad. My poor baby.
I love the media spin already in the Red Skull's favor of a senator was rescued from terrorists. Like, Senator Wright praised the agents of Kane Meyer Security for going above and beyond in their mandate in saving him. All while Tony's like, no, I know nothing about the new Captain America. I promise. Pinky swear.
But yeah, Nat and Bucky are then sort of like regrouping together. Nat is then there's not really a great reason for it. Nat is just kind of leaving the book at this point because we got to separate them for the rest of this story, I guess. And that's fine. They do get a nice little good.
Let the man write his OTP.
Yeah. They do get a nice little like romantic goodbye scene.
Also, this is the first time we see Bucky smile. All run.
Yeah. So far. But yeah, then Sharon is continually trying to escape this base of Faustus and Red Skulls. In this latest escape
Here's where we get what our next man was referring to, the fridge.
Yes. Yeah.
Diversity wins. We get 2 men in the fridge this time.
We get 3 because we get the flashback to Nat fighting Bucky on ice as well.
3 men in the fridge. Diversity wins.
Yep, you love it. You love to see it. But yeah, we get Sharon seemingly finding Steve Rogers in this chamber asleep, and that is where the issue ends, taking us into Captain America number 37. We're entering the final act.
This is the beginning. This is the beginning of the death of Captain America, Act 3, The Man Who Bought America, Part 1. And we open.
And finally, I have the physical book now.
Hey.
Yes!
I don't have to rely on the thing. I used so it came from a library in New Jersey. Fun fact.
Huh.
Hey, we support libraries on Fresh Face Comics.
We do.
Yeah,
we do.
Yeah.
I bought it off Better World Books, not sponsored.
Not sponsored. No.
Not sponsored. But yeah, we opened this issue with a flashback. This time focusing in on the Red Skull, who's being asked to make an escape from this particular victory of Captain America's.
My notes was like, so this is a reverse Casablanca. Like, so when we had the scene in Paris and Casablanca, it's that but in reverse. Like, Paris is being actually liberated, and our evil Nazi romance couple are like having their relationship torn apart. Because
is the implication here that this is Sin's mother?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess it would have to be. Yeah. But yeah, after that flashback,
don't think about the time scale. Don't think about the time scale.
No. It never works. It never works out. Then we go into the present day. We get another great sort of like newsreel. This time that we do actually get some important information from it. Senator Wright has declared his third-party candidacy for president.
What's interesting though is I don't think Brubaker ever actually says what party he's splitting from.
Yeah, I don't think
I
so
think
either.
we can all guess. He doesn't, but I think we have a pretty good guess.
Well, I would propose he's splitting. I think it would be interesting to make a choice, because the obvious one is splitting from the Republican Party to be the third way. But I think it might be slightly more biting commentary to have him split from the Democrats in like a, say, Kristen Sinema, John Fetterman, like that kind of way.
Yeah. I could see that.
However, the point of the commentary of this is also just that, like, with the way that the United States government is structured, and the United States' presidential elections specifically, and senatorial elections are structured, third-party candidacy is dumb. It is sadly not a way forward with the world that we live in, with reality.
Although,
so anyway, advocate for ranked choice voting.
Make it so.
Dude, that would be fantastic. I would love that.
Advocate for ranked choice voting. Anyway.
But yeah, we then see Red Skull reacting to all the news. Captain America, he's kind of immediately able to put together who it is, because I mean, who the hell else would it be at this point in time? We then catch up with
Nightcrawler.
Yes, absolutely. We then have
he
Tony
just felt like it. he was feeling.
I keep yawning.
Well, I don't know if you guys see the timestamp, but I am unfortunately forced to look at it because of how Discord is set up on my computer. But we are now in the longest episode you guys have made.
No, not quite yet. We have about half an hour.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
Well, I will say the recording is 3.5 hours.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Can we make a pact right now? Can we try to like actually just genuinely efficiently recap the rest of this? That'd be fucking fantastic.
We will try to be efficient. I have things to say.
Okay. I was about to say, Joey, I will try to promise, but I didn't take my ADHD meds this morning.
Oh dear. So Bucky's doing some training. Not much to talk about there. Except for the fact that Clint Barton shows up for some reason. He really hates Bucky now.
I think this is supposed to be like a. I feel like it's trying to set something up for possible ideas Brubaker has down the road. I don't know if he ever gets to them.
I know he and Clint have like a whole frenemies thing going on, but
yeah.
I mean,
it
I think
is really wild to me. It's so wild to me that Clint is like, "Do you even know what he stood for? Like, you need to." And you're talking to Bucky.
You're talking to Bucky.
You're talking to his sidekick of several years and best friend.
It's also really funny that it's Clint Barton who just died. Like, he literally just died maybe a year or two ago and now he's back. Like, pretty unceremoniously.
Yeah, he did get better. He truly did.
Thanks, Wanda.
Yep, we did just cover the death of Clint Barton 2 episodes ago. So,
and it was very dumb. It was so dumb.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, there's a little square off between them. There's this sort of like heated rivalry, but not much time for that now, as we have to cut back to Sharon, who is still going through it, still under Faustus's control, still trying to find.
No. She is in her own control. She is just trying to like fake that she's under the control, because the Nazi infighting is just getting worse.
Yeah.
We have Bucky having a fascinating nightmare that opens with the line, Cap, look out for the internet.
Yes. It is really great.
I love this stupid nightmare so much.
I need to send an email to my girl to tell her to get to the
funny. It's so funny.
Let Bob. General Patton needs to secure this bridge. Let Bob Hope text her for you tonight at the USO show. Look, Steve. Then I do love the interesting thing of Steve. Look out! You're standing in my shadow. I know. I am your shadow. It's like just don't lose the shield. I'm going to want that back. And
we then.
I love the guilt. I love the guilt that Bucky is feeling towards everything.
Yep.
God, to say it in Russian. Oh.
Yeah. We then have Bucky waking up in the middle of the night. Sam just kind of in his
drinking
apartment,
milk out of the fucking carton like a heathen.
As you do.
He's used to the milkman delivering bottles. We can forgive him for this.
Yeah.
No, I literally made a note in my thing. It's like, Bucky, love of my life. Please stop.
Bucky and Sam then go try to make a plan to go save Sharon. Sharon, who is meanwhile going to see who she believes to be Steve Rogers, at least for now. And then our issue ends with our fake Steve Rogers getting up and her realizing that it's not Steve, and we'll find it actually is next issue. I feel like there should have been at least a reveal of like who it actually is this at the end of this issue. As it says, it's kind of a weird cliffhanger because it's just her saying you're not Steve, and then that's it. Because this Steve says like, who are you? And it's like, I don't know, maybe we have a little bit more information. I get why it's being withheld, but I don't know.
We'll say I do want to shout out the art. I do want to shout out the art on the panel because looks like Steve Rogers at the same time looks nothing like Steve Rogers. Like it's this. It is this uncanny
Steve
valley.
Rogers
The art in this
slightly
issue,
to the left.
Yeah. This issue is Steve Epting doing this issue specifically, and it's a really creepy effect. My brain, like, I think I DM'd immediately afterwards, like, so who was it? What? Because it isn't Steve, obviously.
Yeah. And we're about to find out as we go into Captain America number 38, a strong runner-up for my favorite cover. It's such a biting cover. It's good.
That is a good one.
I just love it. Yeah. But let's hop into this as we find out who this other Steve actually is. This is, oh man, if only I could name. Let's see.
So here's the thing:
the Grand Director.
They never name him. Yeah, I looked it up. His name is William Burnside. Like,
yeah, I knew they mentioned him in Winter Soldier.
Yeah, way back. But they never. Brubaker never names. I think that's partially trying to be this man doesn't actually have identity in like this post-death state because like he died and got better. he's also the anti-communist Captain America of the 1950s, which is
indeed.
I do love all the different hoops Marvel jumps through to try and separate Steve from Cap Commie Smasher.
Yeah. But
also,
we
very
catch up on...
specifically, this is the Cap that had Jack Monroe as his Bucky.
Indeed,
yes.
Yeah, we do. We get some catching up for the reader on who this particular Steve Rogers is, what he meant to this run, in particular with Jack Monroe, and Sharon realizes this is not Steve, and is quickly put down temporarily by Faustus. We still have some work to do on this fake Captain America, and we then catch up with Bucky and Sam, who are going to find Sharon, hopefully, as we begin to
they are on the trail.
Attempt.
They are going to be on the trail for so long.
So long. Meanwhile, Senator Wright is gaining some traction in his candidacy for president. We were following some of that as we see Red Skull, of course, being behind it all, still sort of pulling the strings.
I think the rhetoric has not changed in the 17 years since this was published. Had to do some quick math in my head. Like, the rhetoric hasn't changed. It is still there. Once again, the media is just hyping him up. Like he has made waves. They're small waves, but like 20% have a positive view of the senator and would consider voting for him in November.
Meanwhile, Bucky and Sam are shredding through a bunch of these soldiers. They have a bunch of these Red Skull guys. Comes out, gets into the fight because Arnim Zola can fight when he's not just a computer screen, and is a full on robot. Fight goes on for a while.
He also has another robot that does some of the fighting for him as well.
Indeed.
And again, we get some very nice, quick action of things blowing up. And Bucky comes to the conclusion that this might just be a test or a distraction, because Burnside has to be brainwashed completely. And is convinced that a man that is pretending to be Captain America killed your sidekick.
Yup.
Killed your Bucky. I don't think Burnside ever refers.
I mean, yeah, it's true. It's this is bringing us into Captain America number 39. We are in the last 4 issues, my friends. It still feels like so many. It's still so many. It's
and now it's time for me to. Now it's time for me to congratulate the letterer, because we have, the letters specifically are pairing American democracy with white supremacy. Like, there is this speech of, because the American experiment has had a new dawn, and so we are gathered here in Chicago to say no more to something democracy, our country, for the people, the Constitution, freedom, security. Like, the words that are highlighted, if you're reading in between the lines, it's like, it's pretty explicit.
They don't have to put
what's implication.
Yeah.
Yes.
They don't have to put the words there. We already know.
Yeah. Good shit.
And then on the other page too, or are we not Americans? Or we are not Americans. I can't read.
Yeah. We then catch up with fake Steve, fake Captain America, as he is watching over.
I gotta phrase this carefully. He thwarts an assassination attempt that the reader knows is 100% fake and orchestrated to get the American people on the side of a leader that already wasn't popular with the general public.
Jacob, what you're saying now might imply to somebody less intelligent than myself that comic books, the art that we are currently reading right now, that they could be at at times they could be political, and
just a little bit.
I'm surprised it took you this long to get to this bit.
I think
3 hours into this episode.
I think truly in my heart of hearts, I don't think, and I don't think you think, and I don't think our good friend Kestrel thinks that is true. Do you?
Nah, these are just silly superhero funny books. These aren't.
Yes, exactly, 100%, absolutely. Meanwhile, Bucky and Sam are training.
No,
they're doing some training.
No, I literally have a note in here. It says like Steve's foiling of the assassination attempt feels ... familiar.
Crazy, huh? Crazy. So anyway, Bucky and Steve are doing. Bucky and Sam are doing some training, and as they're being informed that fake Steve is thwarting this assassination attempt, and that Senator Wright is getting a lot of good press. The new and supposedly what the public sees as the real Captain America is getting a lot of good press as well. And so Bucky and Sam, of course, smell what's happening a mile away. And meanwhile, we get.
I do love that Bucky is just kind of taken over Steve's apartment.
Right? Yeah, they're just hanging there.
Yeah.
Does
he need it?
Sam
Fair enough.
Living there now too. But also we think it probably the funniest thing to happen to Sharon in this comic, and as a lady that doesn't have a lot of funny things happen in her life anymore, it's pretty funny that she's stuck in a hospital bed next to Sin, and they're just there to bitch at each other the entire time. It's pretty great.
I don't know.
I do love the Sharon. I was about to say Sharon doesn't do much bitching back. I do love Sharon's if you find rabid animals entertaining.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
As somebody who is a Tumblr user, I have in here Crossbones is rabiosexual confirmed.
God. Oh God. But yeah, we we get to see more of Senator Wright's candidacy, really take off. We see people. We see some.
There's a wave.
Yeah, we see some important yelling from the crowd of people yelling like Third Wing. We see Bucky being just Bucky in the crowd kind of taking that all in. We get another speech from Senator Wright that is just fucking scary. I hate reading this guy's dialogue. It's horrifying.
Yeah,
but also
if I'm gonna be honest, I am surprised that Marvel editorial let Brubaker get away of just dropping in anti-Semitic dog whistles.
Yeah.
They own the media. They own the media, so no one's telling you about it. I'm like,
yeah. I mean, it's done with a point, and it's done well. So
again, with with Bucky's line about skyrocketing gas prices, the plunging dollar, food riots, the housing market crash, it's like someone's having a fire sale on our country. Again, in my notes, I just have, hey, I wonder how Ed Brubaker's doing right now here in this moment.
Ed, how you doing? Come on over.
Ed.
But
can I call you Ed?
Ed, can I call you Ed? Big Eddie. Eddie
Edward doesn't sound right.
Mr. Brubaker. Phenomenal cap run. I love everything I have read by you. How you doing? How you doing, buddy? You doing okay?
We think another scene with Sin then, as she is being discharged from her hospital bed in this evil person base. She immediately kills the doctor that gets her up and out of there, and then goes to attack Sharon, who gets up herself. There's a fight between the two of them. Meanwhile,
Sharon takes a knife and finally puts a knife to this woman's neck and draws a little bit of blood.
Indeed.
Which sends
Bucky then... Yeah. We then end the issue with Bucky and fake Steve fighting each other. Fake Steve confronting Bucky as the man who killed his sidekick, and that ends the issue, taking us into Captain America number 40. Happy to once again report is mostly a fighting issue. It's so nice. I love it. Look at that. It's just action. Just people punching each other for days. It's gorgeous. And there's not much to describe. It's punches. It's so nice.
They're just punching each other real good.
That's it. That's all they got to do. It's Fake Steve and Bucky punching each other. It's Sharon and Sin punching each other. It's
Sharon stabbing Sin some more in the neck.
That's true. Yes.
Yeah, it's bitchy Nazi infighting falling the fuck apart because fascist states can't really stay strong because they're inherent. They're kind of built on houses of cards. All it takes is one little bit of blow and the bitchy infighting starts.
Oh yeah. We then get to see more of Sharon and Sin fighting. As some of the soldiers get involved around here. There's more of a confrontation between Fake Steve and Bucky. Sin eventually reaches for the knife and stabs Sharon, which is important because stabbing a pregnant woman is
in the stomach
bad. In the stomach, yeah.
It's really great to see you take such a strong stance on such a controversial issue, Joey.
Yeah, I know.
Stabbing a pregnant woman is indeed
a bad thing. I'm so brave. I'm such a brave white boy. I just God, there is something somewhat funny about Red Skull being so horrified at this. Not at the fact that Sin just stabbed a woman, but in particular that she stabbed a pregnant woman, and Red Skull slapping a woman. Then because of this, there's something both problematic and progressive about it. I think at the same time, the entire situation is just a mix of politics.
Accidentally based Red Skull, but at what cost?
No, guys, because in narrative, you guys forget he was going to take the baby to have his perfect Aryan super baby.
Yes. There is a moment. Exactly. Yeah.
There is a moment we did brush over, and it's at the conclusion of the fight between Fake Steve and Bucky. Bucky says, "Look, I think I know who you are, and I can help you. But you killed Bucky. You killed him." And Bucky says, "I know, and I'm sorry." And it doesn't work, but it is such a nice little gesture.
He's a good person at his core. God damn it!
Yeah,
good people can be flawed.
Yeah. We didn't pick up with Captain America number 41. I love how quickly Bucky and Sam have just become bros. I really do. It's a great dynamic.
They have such a good friendship.
I think some of it is just the strength of Brubaker's character writing. The man in one panel can make you believe these people become fast friends because, this really economic dialogue helps that Sam has caught Bucky 2 times from free fall at this point. If he gets a third, he gets a free coffee next time.
Yeah, it's nice.
I think Bucky at least owes him dinner.
Yeah.
Yes. And not a shitty motel free continental breakfast.
Yeah.
No, he owes him a good dinner.
Yeah. Bucky and Sam very quickly realize they're being watched. They are able to then spring into action to fight these, or they attempt to spring into action to fight these soldiers, but are very quickly attacked. Wait, hang on. I see. Okay, hang on. They're getting zapped. Oh, sorry, that's Fake Steve being zapped there. Oh, sorry, they're actually Fake Steve.
Fake Steve, who has escaped, is
yes.
It's the thing of they have so many problems. The problem is we want to try to find Red Skull, and we're not following Fake Steve at this point because it's we don't ping him. We may as well just find Red Skull and Sharon and try to for lack of a better term, wrap this up.
Kill multiple birds with one stone,
Yeah.
Yes.
We then make probably my least favorite choice in the entire story, which is the whole Faustus mind controlling Sharon to not know she was ever pregnant in the first place. I'm just not a fan of that.
Yeah.
It's taking agency away from a female character. And
because let's also be fair. Like Sharon, the implication was always that like Sharon was purposefully goading Sin to stab her, and so Red Skull couldn't have the baby. Like that was the point.
Yeah, like
and so it's a scene. It's a scene that is very much Sharon taking that agency into her own hands and making that decision for herself, and then immediately having that taken away. Unfortunately, and it kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's not my favorite moment.
Yeah.
It also vaguely tries to humanize Faustus, and I feel icky about that.
Yeah, that's odd. Yeah. Faustus has historically been a bad guy this entire story.
Yes.
See, I don't see it as I didn't see it as humanizing Faustus. It truly just felt like an I don't care if you win, I just need Kylo Ren to lose. I mean, I sent you guys the meme.
You did.
I sent you guys the meme.
And I did finally open that meme after finishing. Like I held
But anyway,
I held on so long.
Sam and Bucky are then joined by Nat, who are all going after who are all going to be traveling together then to find Sharon. We see we get a quick scene with Wright and Faustus as we
planning a second assassination attempt. Like
this time with Sin. I have thoughts and feelings on Sin and Red Skull's relationship. It gives me big like it gives me like Azula and Ozai vibes, for lack of a better term, because it has a similar, like, I don't know. I have in my notes, like, I do feel a little bit bad for Sin. Like, she's absolutely a Nazi, don't get me wrong, but also, like, her entire life she's been abused and abandoned by her dad. Like, I don't know. It's an interesting dynamic to me.
I hate to say, I could also imagine Sin and Red Skull both being played by Grey DeLisle and Mark Hamill. Like, incredibly positively.
Oh like, God, yeah. That'd be a great dynamic.
I could see that, yeah. But I just it felt very Ozai and Azula vibe.
Yeah, I could see that.
Like, very specifically this part where it's coming up here, I think, where she is like remembering what her dad was saying to her and stuff. It just interesting.
Yeah. But we get to see Skull and Zola's plans beginning to come to fruition, and as this other assassination attempt on Wright is beginning to get put into place. Sin is in the crowd this entire time. There is an explosion. Black Widow and Falcon jump in, going after Sharon to try to rescue her. Meanwhile, the assassination attempt on Wright is foiled once again by Bucky, who we end the issue on this great full page of the I'm Captain America line. Looks great, fantastic, big splash.
It's also fascinating because Sin is like no. Sin is like, I am going to like my dad. I'm just gonna kill this guy.
Yeah.
Which is
okay. You said I'm going to. There was a small pause, and you said "fuck my dad," and I like. Here's the thing. I wouldn't put it past Sin as a character. I really wouldn't, unfortunately. But also, I know that's not what you meant to say, but also it's incredibly funny in my head. Anyway, final issue. Guys, we're on the final issue. It's Captain America number 42. Holy shit. Here we go.
We're there.
And guys, I get to say it again. It's mostly a fight issue. It's so nice. It's beautiful. Look at it.
I was going to say,
it's action.
This ended up being the last issue that this is actually the issue I had the least amount of notes on.
That's
action is amazing.
Yeah.
I will say the one thing that you're reading that this is a fantasy book, it's that the senator gets away with actual consequences. There are consequences involved. Like
but not as many as they should be.
Yeah.
But sadly more than the real world.
Red Skull ends up taking Sharon, trying to put her into his little experiment. Fake Steve breaks out of his little conditioning chamber. Bucky is tearing through these compromised soldiers that are working the fake assassination attempt.
They're working for the security company that's just owned by Red Skull. Like that's
yeah. They're not compromised. They're just fully doing their job.
Sorry, you're correct. Yeah, that's right.
I talked on this show in general about no-kill rules. You know what? It's okay to not have a no-kill rule and still be a hero. Especially when,
Well, I mean, even in Winter Kills, when Kate Bishop is like, "We're not killing anyone," and Bucky's just kind of like, "That's cute. I will be."
I also just don't think I don't think no-kill rules make or break superheroes, like in general. I really don't.
Certain characters they do make or break, like they make or break Batman. They make or break Superman. Like, but
not Superman. That's bullshit. Batman, yes. Jacob Kahn, Superman's bullshit. You know that's bullshit.
That's
Superman it has and absolutely will continue to kill supervillains in his life.
This is true.
Batman, no. Superman, yes.
Also, I argue maybe Spider-Man, no? Question mark? Like,
Spider-Man has killed supervillains in the past.
I remember once I googled like which superheroes had a no-kill rule, and they had like Batman, they had Spider-Man on there, and then they also had Punisher on there because it was like the AI overview. And I was like,
God,
I don't think that's right. Punisher has killed many people.
The exact opposite.
I think Punisher has a no survivors rule.
I was gonna say he has an only kill rule. God,
Frank Castle has a yes kill rule.
yeah, I would say so. I'd certainly say so.
But yeah, it was like the stupid AI overview, so it was going to be wrong. I think it had Deadpool on there, and I was like, Deadpool has killed and he will kill again. Like,
oh my God.
There is an entire run called Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe.
I will say it's interesting for just the slight diversion that it seems that DC may have like more no-kill rules than Marvel. Is like,
oh yeah, definitely
where my brain is.
Absolutely.
But anyway, to get back to this, Sharon has at least some agency to sort out the device on her own through sheer force of will. Which, mind you, the device was going to try to put Red Skull's mind into Sharon's body. Like,
yeah, absolutely insane. Love it.
Unhinged behavior, truly.
Yeah, truly the Red Skull moment. But this
also,
device
I'm just curious about, like, Red Skull's a Nazi. I don't think he'd be cool with being in a woman.
Yeah, I mean, he's mad enough that he's mad enough that he has a daughter in the first place.
Well, he originally wanted to be in Fake Steve's body, but that didn't work out. So it's like, well, we've got this other body.
And I guess, I don't know. I feel like their plan before they, stabbed Sharon was probably put Red Skull in Baby.
Yes.
But,
Yeah, definitely.
Plan A didn't work out. Plan B fucked up spectacularly. Plan C got even worse.
Yeah.
And we'll eventually get Contingency Plan D, which is the funniest.
It's so good. It's so funny.
I think that last one is like Contingency Plan Z.
Yeah.
For Zola?
Pun intended.
Yeah, but that's funny. But we get Bucky continuing to go after these Cronus Corporation guys. Sam and Nat are able to save Sharon. Red Skull goes to make his escape, or at least he would if Lucan's body was not shot dead by Sharon Carter.
Queen.
Fake Steve kills or destroys this robot body of Arnim Zola.
Sadly, Zola has like so many backups. He's sadly not.
Definitely not an actual death. And
I love this line from the very scared and tired Sharon. Please tell me you're one of the good guys now, right?
Yeah. Yep. So good.
Bucky takes a rocket launcher to the face because
to the shield.
That's my boy jumping on top of a grenade. I love him.
Hell yeah. And as we begin wrapping things up finally, we have Bucky being recognized as Captain America, which is really nice, getting like actual recognition, which is lovely to see. We have
him and Nat
Sharon
being together.
Yep. We have Sharon being saved. We have Tony doing some work with Sharon. Is the idea that like they plan to tell Sharon what happened to her eventually, but not today, which is it's better.
I understand where he's coming from. Of like, this woman has just been through the fucking ringer. However,
yeah, Black Widow threatens Senator Wright, which you love to see. He drops out of the candidacy. Nat and Bucky
and here's the thing.
together.
Here's the thing. He doesn't drop out of the candidacy. He is forced to resign as a senator that day.
Yes.
Like,
yeah, yep, because of his involvement with the Kronos Corporation.
Yes.
We get a nice little moment, like of seeing like fake Steve, like just be part of the world again. I enjoy that moment. Nat and Bucky are adorable together, and oh yeah, Red Skull is now inside Arnim Zola, and it's so fucking funny. It's so funny. It's literally so funny.
I have in my notes, it says Skull, I hate sharing a body. Literally nothing is worse. Arnim Zola, bet heart emoji.
So good. It is.
Because why share one body if you can share thousands of computer bodies?
It is the funniest possible final page of this comic, and good God, we did it, guys! In what is 100% the longest episode of Fresh Faced Comics ever. My fucking God. And we're still not done, because we did watch it. Sorry, you guys did watch adapted material for this. I've seen Falcon Winter Soldier like twice, I think. So
I was about to say, Jacob did. I've seen it more times than is probably healthy.
yeah. Jacob, you watched Falcon Winter Soldier because it's kind of related to this in a way. What do you think?
It's fine.
It's fine.
I think it has a lot of problems. Its biggest problem, it's a movie that's been stretched to 6 hours. Like,
yeah.
There's another alleged big problem, and I kind of hinted to this in the group chat. So allegedly, this is all hearsay. Nobody who's actually like can confirm this is obviously going to, because they'd probably lose their jobs and or be taken out by the Marvel sniper. But so allegedly they were supposed to have a pandemic storyline, and that's why there's like references to vaccinations and the whole thing with like the Flag Smashers and Mama Danya kind of being dropped after like half an episode.
Okay.
But they were filming this they started filming it during COVID. So they aggressively pivoted, allegedly.
Wow.
Again, not confirmed or anything, but based on the show that we got, I believe it.
I believe it. It's very weird that like the middle episodes are so messy. Like there's a point where I was like, God, all these performances feel like they're just not knowing how to deliver this dialogue or be directed. And then Julia Louis-Dreyfus shows up and like just breathes new life just by being Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Yeah.
I love her so much.
You do have the wonderful Carl Lumley. He's so good in it.
Carl Lumley's in it. He's great.
So good.
Isaiah Bradley's entire story in that show is handled really well, I thought.
And really well. And he's the best thing about Captain America: Brave New World. The best thing.
I still have not seen it, so I cannot comment.
Yes. I will also say, Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan, who do have fantastic chemistry. Like
they're great leads. They really are. I mean, they are always going to be great leads. Yeah, they're awesome.
Mm-hmm.
They're
like super close in real life. So
they just desperately needed a tighter script and a director with a little bit more vision. I'm sorry, like that would break away from the Marvel look, because that miniseries is also quite gray. Like I'm like, wow, everything is cloudy, even on like days where it's supposed to be clear, and
can I be? I've alluded to this before. I get to finally talk about it now. I fucking hate what they did with Bucky. I hate it so bad.
Interesting. I'm curious as to why.
It bothers me. Okay, so, and it's kind of like words are really hard. So
It's a story arc in like the first episode and the final episode, and that's kind of also a shame. Like.
There's that, and just like the way that the narrative treats Bucky bothers me to no end. And it's partially from, I think the writer, Malcolm Spellman, I think he was significantly more interested in Sam, which there's nothing wrong with that. And I love what they did with Sam. What he did with Bucky, just what he said in interviews and stuff, like, I 300% believe that Bucky feels he needs to make amends for the Winter Soldier. I believe that he personally, like, internally believes that. However, I dislike that the narrative treats that as something that should be just expected for him to do. Like, they seem to be holding him responsible for what he did as the Winter Soldier, where he was being, tortured and brainwashed and was essentially like a hollow husk of a human being. Like, it bothers me. And like some things that Malcolm Spellman has said in interviews about Bucky not being entirely innocent and stuff like that, it really bothers me, because like, he is a victim as much as the people that he killed were. Like, it infuriates me that they don't see it that way.
I was going to say, Captain America, the Winter Soldier, very much, and Civil War, very much basically be like, he did not have free will. He was not acting as a free person.
The thing is, and like everyone accepts that with like Avengers 1, where Clint is controlled by the Mind Stone, and Stellan Skarsgård's character, whose name's escaping me right now.
Aaron?
Like, they're not
Dr. Selvig, yeah.
Selvig. Like, they're not held accountable for what they did under control of Loki's Mind Stone, and nor should they be, because, they were acting under Loki's thing. But for some reason, when it comes to Bucky, everyone's like, no, he did all of that, so he needs to atone for it. And again, I believe that, like, he believes that because that's who Bucky is as a person. It bothers me that the narrative treats that as, like, he expected it. It's an expected outcome kind of a thing. Like, it feels like the narrative blames him, and I don't like that. It feels very victim blamey to me, and I'm not a fan.
Interesting.
That is my 2 cents on it.
I can't say I disagree. I also just want to say, like, it is Falcon and the Winter Soldier just desperately also needed a better score. Like, it's the guy who scored Civil War and Winter Soldier, but
Henry Jackman, yeah.
So like,
there are some good ones. I really like. I think it's just called Louisiana Hero. It's like treated like Sam's theme. It's the one that plays in the credits. I really like that one. That one's in my I have a playlist called Marvel Music Unironically Slaps, and it's in there.
I'll also say I don't love we're making villains that are kind of right, but we need to make them do some absolutely horrific things.
I will say, even though he's not solely a villain, I do really like the way the show handles John Walker. I think he's one of the strongest aspects of the show.
Yeah.
I think there could have been a little stronger resolution with John Walker by the end of it. Like,
by
the end it ends up
although once again, it's another one of those things where the MCU is like, follow his story in another project.
That's the problem. Like, they essentially for the first 2/3 or so of the show, he was the tertiary lead. Like, like he was an the tertiary lead, and Wyatt Russell is quite good in the role. But those are my thoughts. It's fine. It's like,
and while
I think we needed more Joaquin Torres, not because I think he was underused, just because I thought he was delightful.
That is fair.
I just thought the little bit we got with him was delightful.
All that said, I'm sure we could do a whole bonus episode on Falcon and the Winter Soldier and various other Marvel projects at some point. But this is an episode about the death of Captain America, which has already been so incredibly long. So I think at this time, Jacob. So, okay, to be very clear to the listeners, next episode is Iron Man, the Five Nightmares by Matt Fraction. We're hopefully going to have a guest on for that one, and be on the lookout for that one that is out. But because of scheduling conflicts coming up in February, we are reviewing episodes 114 and 115 right now. They are a single block of episodes. It is 2 episodes back-to-back. Jacob, what are your thoughts? And I guess Kestrel as well. Any guesses as to what Marvel books we could be covering?
All I know is that it's something completely new, and I think are completely new characters, like new characters.
Character or team, as always. Yep.
Or team. that we haven't covered. So here's the hard part. Like, I don't know. I have 2 darts. They might be wrong. They're likely wrong.
What do we got?
Something Deadpool or something Fantastic Four. Like,
okay, interesting.
My logic being is, I know you like Deadpool. You know, and you've read a fair bit of, and you've read a fair bit of Deadpool. Fantastic Four, because I'm like, it's the first Marvel family, and it is one of those gaps that we kind of have been dancing around. But I also know that you haven't.
I do love me some Fantastic Four. That is true. Yeah, Kestrel, any guesses?
I'm gonna say something with the X-Men, just cause.
Okay,
maybe not
along the same lines as the Deadpool guess. Cool. Yeah. All right. Interesting. I always
maybe some X-Force.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Well, I do always love saying this. I really do relish these moments when I get to say that you're all wrong. You're all wrong. Something totally different, totally out of the field. Jacob, I think it's time we I know we technically had some already within this block, but I think it's time we delve back into some slightly more adult, mature Marvel comics, if you will.
Oh, no.
I think we should talk some Punisher. We haven't covered any Punisher on his own. I think we'll talk about
the
some
yes
Punisher.
Kill rule.
Yeah. It is funny that we brought up Punisher earlier in this episode, because we're gonna do some Punisher next time. And Jacob, I think there's only one Punisher that I really, 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 really want you to read. That's Punisher by Garth Ennis. Let's do Punisher by Garth Ennis. Punisher Max. Let's fucking do it.
He's the guy who did the Boys, right?
Yes. Although, don't trust me. Think as Jacob has learned, don't think of him as the Boys guy. That's really not his. That's really not Garth Ennis at his best.
I've been told that is Ennis at his worst. He is. Okay.
Yeah. We'll talk about exactly what issues we're covering in between. I think we'll probably delve more into that next time, but Jacob will find it in between.
Godspeed, homie.
2 episodes of Punisher by Garth Ennis. I think you're really gonna vibe with it. It's gonna be cool. All right, we'll do that on episodes 114 and 115. But actually, next time will be Iron Man as the 5 Nightmares, as mentioned previously. That'll be our next episode, and I think that'll cover our Marvel block and cover this episode. Let's get into some promotions. Kestrel, anything you'd like to promote? Anything you have going on in your life?
As always, I am Kestrel's _feather on Blue Sky. The Kestrel's feather with dashes in between on Tumblr. Awesome. And I am currently rebuilding from my account getting hacked this week. So if you want to follow me, it'd be greatly appreciated.
Hell yeah.
I'm also Bucky's Arm and Rio's Dagger, again with dashes in between. I'm on Tumblr. That's my side blog. And I am also Bucky's Metal Arm on TikTok.
Nice.
I think that's my TikTok user right now.
I just know it's Bucky Barnes Enthusiast is like the name.
I was about to say, if you search Bucky Barnes Enthusiast, that's me.
Yeah. And what other name is more fitting? Jacob, what do you have going on right now?
I have been doing mostly my blog, which is... I've done some Doctor Who Target novelizations, some Doctor Who book reviews, some non-Doctor Who book reviews, and I've been reviewing Star Trek The Next Generation for the first time. I will have just done the episode The Offspring. I'm trying to remember when this thing's coming out. I'm like,
yes, The Offspring. Fuck yeah. Awesome. Guys, normally I do a whole spiel about promotions and things you should do, but I'm so fucking tired. I have to be awake in 4 hours. So I'm just gonna tell you guys, I do a lot of things on the channel. I do Star Trek, I do Star Wars, I do comics. There's a Patreon. You can give us money if you want. I'd really love it if you gave us money. I really Jacob, shut up. I really desperately mean it when I say give me money. What are you gonna say, Jacob?
John Mulaney, give us some money.
Give us some money.
As a gift.
What were you gonna say, Jacob?
Bad movie commentaries.
Those are happening on Patreon. They've just started. The room commentary is out right now. You can check that out as we speak over on patreon.com/Blood Studios, either at the lieutenant or the commander tier. It was a great time. But please, just, I don't know, man, find some way to support what we do. Because if you made it all 4+ hours into this episode and you still haven't decided to, I don't know, just show your love for us in some way,
If you don't show love for us with money, please. Likes go a long way. Comments go a long way.
Comments go a long way. Subscribing goes a long way. Subscribing anywhere. Following us on the platforms. All that wonderful stuff. Just trust me. If you want to hear my other promotional spiels, they're literally in every other episode of Fresh Face Comics. I'm just too tired to care right now. Thank you all so much for listening. Until next time, this has been Joey Morgan,
Jacob Licklider,
and Kestrel.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.